gives a fuck? Like, y'all so pressed. But at the end of the day, that's it. So I just came on. Hey, Jamel. No, you don't gotta get nobody. I'm just trying to understand like why people keep trying to bring up a fact that I begged Nikki to go on Queen Radio. Like, why is that even something y'all discussing? Why? That's so immature. Like, I don't even know what's up. Like, y'all, everybody just needs to focus on other stuff. Like, that was yesterday. Why am I waking up to some more stuff? So, anyways, hey, William. Yes, I'm still with Nikki. Listen, I don't know who said it. All I'm going off is what I'm saying. What's up the recap radio? Like, I don't know what y'all issue is. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. I have ignored it. I've ignored it for months. Like, for months. And people keep sending me it. It's like, leave me alone. But anyways, y'all, bye. Why? Because she posted it in her Insta story, being messy. Like, y'all, people just need to leave me alone. Shoot, no, I didn't bring up nobody. Y'all brought it up. So, anyways, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
All right, so he is, responding to excuse me, I guess he's responding to multiple things. He could be responding to my radio. He could be responding to people saying that he begged to be on Queen Radio. All those type of things. We have the receipts. He have not been begging to be on Queen Radio. He have not begged to do. It's just receipts that I have the receipts of him actually having of Nikki reaching out to them back in 2018. So in this situation, it's picking up legs. It's picking up legs and stuff like that. So like I said, I spoke to Kyle and I spoke to Millie. I spoke to both of them, right? Both of them are great. Some of my favorite blogs, right? So he's really upset because this story is like literally picking up legs, right? So yesterday we talked about it on Station Head and we broke it down on Station Head. But in this case, in this situation, now it's been some more drama and some more things that's going to come up. So, of course, I'm going to do a full breakdown. I just want to give y'all a snippet of his Instagram's live so you all can see it and you all come to your conclusion and whose side are you on with this. But it's so many narratives that are being put out about Kyle that Kyle is, defending himself. So I want to know, what do you have to say about it in the chat? And you comment and let me know. I just give you a little snippet of this because he didn't go live long, and I screen recorded. Actually, screen recorded another part of the live. Let me see if I can give you all the beginning of it, if you all can hear it. Let me make sure, because child, I'm all new to this screen recording stuff. Because they post and delete. Y'all know they post and delete. I'm like, okay, let me play this part.
I'm seeing people over at Nikki before the Queen album came out, and Nikki invited me on Queen Radio about 6 times, or 6 or 4 or 5 times, somewhere around that number. I have to go on my page and count, which is why I was there multiple times. The time that y'all are referring to when y'all claim I begged to go on some Queen Radio, y'all know damn well we was all at the album release party at the premiere, and the next day y'all went back and you said you were going to lunch, and I said, oh, could you ask her if I can go? Mind you, y'all, I could have texted her and asked her myself if I could have went to the lunch or whatever, but I had just met her, so I didn't want to seem, that pressed. So I was like, okay, let me just ask, whatchamacallit. I ain't gonna say no names because I ain't giving nobody no clout over here. But at the end of the day, I don't know what it is about why y'all are so pressed on repeating this narrative about me begging to go. Because it's honestly sad. Are you mad that
All right,
Are you mad that I went on there and you weren't on there? And I don't. And if I did beg, guess what? It worked out for me. I went on there for about 5 times. So it's like, what is your? It's like, what is your narrative? Like, what is your end goal, man? Like, what is it? Because it's like at this point, it's like it's seeming a little bit obsessive. You keep repeating this. You keep reposting that. Like, what is it with you? Like, what do you want? Do you want to be my friend? What do you want? Because I don't want to be your friend. It's not, it's right. It's not that deep. But y'all, if you keep reposting stuff over and over again, it's like trying to create this narrative. It's like, like go brush your teeth, go eat some breakfast, like go report on some positive stuff or stuff going on in the country. Like, why are you so keen on trying to bring another black man down? I don't talk about you. I don't report on you. I don't speak your name. But it's like you get a rise out of coming at me or just posting stuff about me. Y'all have been plotting on me for months. Richard just released some messages months ago when y'all was trying to take my page down. Like,
let's pause right there with the Richard piece from On Site. So I guess what Kyle is saying that Richard released some text messages alleging that On Site and Millie and Rye and them were trying to take down an April talk. So that is what Kyle is alleging in that piece. But let me play a little bit more of this clip.
Take my page down. Like, enough is enough. I don't even speak on you. I don't say nothing about you because I don't care about you. But you care about me so much. You bring me up every other month. You have shaded my co-host. Compared yourself to her. Compared yourself to me. Like, it's like at the end of the day, leave it alone. Like, leave me alone. Damn, at the end of the day, y'all, like, have a good day. Dang, like, didn't nobody beg nobody to go on no show. But it's like, if I did beg, who gives a fuck? Like, y'all so pressed. But at the end of the day, that's it. So I just came on here, hey, Jamel. No, you don't got to get nobody. I'm just trying.
All right, so that's what he said, and we got that clip. Bear with me. We usually be on cameras when you see the lights, but I got to do the audio today because literally I just got up and because I walk, because I be walking around with none on, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I get my thoughts together. So before I was able to get my situation and sit down and wash and get stuff together and do my get ready for my therapy session, this pop up, and so I have to jump on this situation. So that's what Kyle is saying. Okay, so I don't know if anybody want to say something about this situation really quickly. We could do a little show right quick. If anybody want to say something, we can bring you on the air. And if anybody want to come on, if you want to come on, just let me know, and we open up the phone lines. But don't tell me to get the phone lines booted up if you don't call in. But I do want to say this though. Kyle is damn. This is probably gonna turn into a show. Shit, let it turn into a show. Yes, let it turn into a show. So, but Kyle is definitely out and he's responding to to Millie. Now, I did hear my Wiggins before I bring these names up. Please do not get triggered. I'm just reporting on this story, right? Don't get triggered. But Ahmad Wiggins went live on Station Head, and he literally was dragging Kyle, talking about Kyle, don't post him on his site. And then he was saying, Kyle fell for the trap, responding to Millie. Kyle shouldn't have went on there. Kyle should have told Millie to show herself on camera. So none of them is my friend. Kyle is not my friend. Millie's not. This is what Ahmad Wiggins was saying, right? And so he said, so I'm not gonna post this on my main page at all. I'm not gonna post this on my main page, but I'll talk about it on Station Head, which on Station Head. So he said that, and Millie, her response when she went live, because I listened to her live, she said, listen, he can't Kyle came on my live and he responded on my live. So that was the situation. Now, in this situation, when you respond to stuff, just like we said on Station Head last night, if you all missed that unfiltered version, and we broke some stuff down exclusively over there. But if you respond to stuff, it adds more legs to a situation, unfortunately. And when you respond to a person and you respond to somebody, that is going to make them respond to you more. That's psychology, and I've done it. I've been on this platform from a long time. If you respond to some things, now it's some other stuff that we got to break down on Station Head. Okay. And this stuff is heavy stuff. This is like some Kenneth Petty stuff that got to break down concerning a blogger best friend. So that's something exclusive that we'll break down on Station Head. Okay. I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube, but I'll talk about that on Station Head. So let me replay Kyle for those people that are just joining in. I'm going to replay his clip on that he posted because he just went live over on his IG. So let me go back and play that for you all can hear it. Give me a second. Okay, where are we going? Right here.
I'm saying online once and for all. I'm seeing people over at Nicki before the Queen album came out, and Nicki invited me on Queen Radio about 6 times, or 4 or 5 times, somewhere around that number. I have to go on my page and count, which is why I was there multiple times. The time that y'all are referring to when y'all claim I begged to go on some Queen Radio, y'all know damn well we was all at the album release party at the premiere, and the next day y'all went back and you said you were going to lunch, and I said, oh, could you ask her if I can go? Mind you, y'all, I could have texted her and asked her myself if I could have went to the lunch or whatever, but I had just met her, so I didn't want to seem, that pressed. So I was like, okay, let me just ask, whatchamacallit. I ain't gonna say no names because I ain't giving nobody no clout over here. But at the end of the day, I don't know what it is about why y'all are so pressed on repeating this narrative about me begging to go, because it's honestly sad. Are you mad that I went on there and you weren't on there? And I don't. And if I did beg, guess what? It worked out for me. I went on there for about 5 times. So it's like, what is your narrative? Like, what is your end goal, man? Like, what is it? Because it's like at this point, it's like it's seeming a little bit obsessive. You keep repeating this. You keep reposting that. Like, what is it with you? Like, what do you want? Do you want to be my friend? What do you want? Because I don't want to be your friend. It's not that deep. But if you keep reposting stuff over and over again, it's like trying to create this narrative. It's like, go brush your teeth, go eat some breakfast, like go report on some positive stuff or stuff going on in the country. Like, why are you so keen on trying to bring another black man down? I don't talk about you. I don't report on you. I don't speak your name. But it's like you get a rise out of coming at me or just posting stuff about me. Y'all have been plotting on me for months. Richard just released some messages months ago when y'all was trying to take my page down. Like, enough is enough. I don't even speak on you. I don't say nothing about you because I don't care about you. But you care about me so much. You bring me up every other month. You have shaded my co-host. Compared yourself to her. Compared yourself to me. It's like at the end of the day, leave it alone. Like, leave me alone. Damn, at the end of the day, y'all, like, have a good day. Dang, like, did nobody beg nobody to go on no show. But it's like, if I did beg, who gives a fuck? Like, y'all so pressed. But at the end of the day, that's it. So I just came on here, hey, Jamel. No, you don't gotta get nobody. I'm just trying.
Right. So, okay, that was that piece. And so, and we hear that. Give me a second, you guys. Okay, I was getting stuff. Give me a second. I was getting stuff to my DM. Okay, so y'all heard that, and so of course he is alleging these things. I don't know if y'all believe it or not. I cannot confirm with the Richard Lomax text messages because I have not seen those text messages. But what I can confirm, what I saw with my own eyes, I did see a lot of things. I've seen the DMs with the JT. I've seen the DMs that him and JT was going back and forth, and where they resolved their issues. I've also where I actually looked at the DMs where is Give me a second. When Nicki Minaj reached out. Now, I'm not going to show you all this unless I get permission to show you all these receipts. But I will tell you that I've seen the receipts when Nicki reached out to Kyle. Okay, that was back in 2018, June of 2018. Okay, I'm sorry. Actually, I got the receipts there when she reached out to Caillou back in August in 2017, right? And Queen Radio definitely wasn't even out until Queen didn't even drop until 2018. So I have the receipts when she reached out to him when back in 2017. So I'm looking at the receipts right now, and if I get permission to post the receipts, then I will post it. But first, the integrity of the show, I have to first get the permission to release these receipts. Okay, once I get the permission to release it, then I'll release it. But if I don't get the permission, I cannot release it. But I will tell you this as I'm looking at it, that they had that Nicki reached out to him back in 2017. Of course, Queen Radio did not even debut until 2018. So y'all heard that. I don't know if anybody want to call in, but I will open up the phone lines. So I think probably about 2 folks want to call in. Bear with me. We're doing a voiceover, okay? Because I literally just woke up. I was on my way to get my work stuff to do because I got therapy, counsel. I got a lot of stuff to do today. But I said, hey, this story jumped up, and so sometimes when stories jump up, you can't control when a story will jump up. So you got to jump on it. Okay. All right. Good morning, y'all. Okay. Let me open up the phone lines. If anybody want to call in, we will allow y'all to call in. Okay. And Patreon, I'm going to actually show y'all the articles of this particular blogger. Best friend is dealing with a big controversy. So Patreon, y'all should be getting some things, and y'all really soon. So y'all bear with me, Patreon, so I can let y'all see what I'm talking about. Because when I go on station, they're gonna be like, who are you talking about? How they look? But Patreon people will be able to see how they look. That's another exclusive thing that I'm gonna talk about. But in this Kyle situation, this is literally picking up legs. It started yesterday. This is so let me refresh it so where people can see where it started, because people probably forgot or anything like that before I open up the phone lines. Let me show you what happened last night, because I think that a lot of people was like, oh damn, Wiley, you may be new, you may not know what happened yesterday. Okay, so let me see if I can pull up that live that happened yesterday. You may not be in the live that day, but let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. And of course, I got Millie permission to replay this, but this is how this beef started with Caillou. Well, updated with Caillou in my radio. Okay, let's share this. All right. Okay. Let me go here. All right.
What?
You weird.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No.
20 people
No.
me up saying you calling me a pedophile.
They
Girl,
said what?
I don't know you.
They
I
said
don't
what?
know you.
Don't be on no motherfucking live telling me about what somebody said, and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. What are you talking about?
Girl, I don't know
boy,
you.
what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You are
Because I
fucking
know you
weird.
to get up on my motherfucking live with this.
I
You a pussy ass nigga, dog. You the pussy ass nigga. Thank you for getting up out the hill. Kyle is so motherfucking pussy that he would even come over here after he done blocked me on every motherfucking live, coming over here trying to talk. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4.
First of all,
3,
what are you talking about?
2,
you gonna come over here
1.
sound. You gonna come over here acting like you got some sense.
What? You weird.
All right. So, and y'all heard that. And this was Kyle's response today. So I'm going to play his response. So it makes it a little bit better. Okay. Now, this is a ghetto edited version. Okay. Let me go back.
Some stuff I'm saying online once and for all. I'm seeing people over at Nicki before the Queen album came out, and Nicki invited me on Queen Radio about 6 times, or 6 or 4 or 5 times, somewhere around that number. I have to go on my page and count, which is why I was there multiple times. The time that y'all are referring to when y'all claim I begged to go on some Queen Radio, y'all know damn well we was all at the album release party at the premiere. And the next day, y'all went back and you said you were going to lunch. And I said, oh, could you ask her if I can go? Mind you, y'all, I could have texted her and asked her myself if I could have went to the lunch or whatever. But I had just met her, so I didn't want to seem, that pressed. So I was like, okay, let me just ask.
Okay. So give me a second, you guys. I have to pause that. We get stuff in the DM. Give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. Give me a second, you guys. Just replaying that. Okay, so y'all heard that. Give me a second. Let me replay it. A little piece of it. So for those that are coming in, because my audience, I got audience that's up in age, and you got to play stuff about 15 times for them to understand what's going on.
Whatchamacallit. I ain't gonna say no names because I ain't giving nobody no clout over here. But at the end of the day, I don't know what it is about why y'all are so pressed on repeating this narrative about me begging to go. Because it's honestly sad. Are you mad that I went on there and you weren't on there? And I don't. And if I did beg, guess what? It worked out for me. I went on there for about 5 times. So it's like, what is your narrative? Like, what is your end goal, man? Like, what is it? Because it's like, at this point, it's like, it's seeming a little bit obsessive. You keep repeating this. You keep reposting that. Like, what is it with you? Like, what do you want? Do you want to be my friend? What do you want? Because I don't want to be your friend. It's not that deep. But if you keep reposting stuff over and over again, it's like trying to create this narrative. It's like, go brush your teeth, go eat some breakfast, like go report on some positive stuff or stuff going on in the country. Like, why are you so keen on trying to bring another Black man down? I don't talk about you. I don't report on you. I don't speak your name. But it's like you get a rise out of coming at me or just posting stuff about me. Y'all have been plotting on me for months. Richard just released some messages months ago when y'all was trying to take my page down. Like, enough is enough. I don't even speak on you. I don't say nothing about you because I don't care about you. But you care about me so much. You bring me up every other month. You have shaded my co-host. Compared yourself to her. Compared yourself to me. It's like, at the end of the day, leave it alone. Like, leave me alone. Damn, at the end of the day, y'all, like, have a good day. Dang, like, didn't nobody beg nobody to go on no show. But it's like,
I just want to fact check that with the relation. Okay,
who gives a fuck? Like, y'all so pressed. But at the end of the day, that's it. So I just came.
And see, one thing about, with Kyle is the type of guy that he's not really that aggressive. I don't get that aggressiveness from Kyle. And sometimes people take that meek and humbleness and not aggressive as weakness. I don't think that Kyle is weak, but what I think is Kyle is in a very treacherous, nasty business, right? And as speaking about blogging, and he's competing against top blogs, you know what I'm saying? So if it's proof that, if I see those receipts that Richard show, and Richard is messing within himself, that Riley was trying to take his blog down, I will not be shocked, because in this business, it's just a very only the strong survive in this business. Literally, you got to be strong and have thick skin. Your skin got to be made of concrete, because this business is very ruthless, and people will talk about you, and they will have discussions about you in this business. That is something that we can never get away from. And my mother came on my show because, I was getting dragged on these YouTube streets, baby. They was coming heavy. It was multiple, boom, boom, boom. It was heavy that I had to interview my own mama. But it's one thing mama told me when she came on my show. She said, Marquise, in this business, you got to learn how to get out of people, because in this business, the business that you in, people gonna always come up with rumors. They're gonna come up with stuff all the time in this business. And she said, you got to learn how to get out of people. And what she meant by that you can't be shot with what these people will be saying this business. And once I've learned that and understand that, it don't even move. I'm just as calm as they come, because I'm in a business of being a public figure where the public will have a conversation about you. And if you're attractive in this business and you got talent, in which Kyle got talent, right? He's educated, got a degree in journalism. He's just not a guy that woke up one day and say, hey, I want to blog. He literally went to school to be a journalist. He really can work at any company in the world, New York Times, any black media outlets, but he created his own institution, right? And we should respect that. But he's been going through a lot. This is like, he's been going through a lot, and people always, address him and pick on him. Not saying that he's all the way innocent, but they do say some things out of his mouth. But you know why they say a lot of things? And I just got to keep it real on this show, is because when he went on Queen Radio, now you're getting more criticism, because now you're on this worldwide stage or this platform that now I'm really going to say something about you because you made it on Queen Radio. So I'm going to respond to you. And so people bring that up. So, I don't get a lot now in my career, but let me pop up on Queen Radio and watch the response of the people. You know what I'm saying? It's a different thing. Many people will say, hey, you begged your way to be up there. They're going to say this, but as a public figure, we can't stop it. No matter how hard you try it, people will say things about you. But you, as I learned this in the business, you have a right to defend yourself and if someone's lying on you and saying some things that are just not true, you have a right to come out on this platform and defend yourself. I don't care what nobody has to say. If somebody's saying something saying all these type of things that you think is not right, you have a right to come on your platform and speak up. And that's what I believe in that also. I don't believe that you just keep quiet, ignore it, baby. I ain't there at all. Baby, I respond and watch and drag and all that. But we will open up the phone lines. If anybody want to speak up on this situation, the lines is open because I allow the viewers to come on. Somebody said, release the text message. No, I'm not releasing any receipts unless I get the permission of the, because that take away from the integrity of the show, right? But I saw the receipts for myself, and you can see that the timeline just do not match up in this case, because Nikki reached out to Kyle back in 2017. Queen Radio did not even come to out into 2018. So I'm seeing the comments. Let me also put it on the screen, the number, if anybody want to call it. I know it's early. We rarely don't go live this early. But Kyle went live on Instagram, so I have to replay it. And as media, you got to replay this stuff, because if I don't replay it, the next one will replay it, right? And I give my commentary, and the viewers give their the viewers can give their commentary on it. But yeah, yesterday it was really something between Millie and between Kyle. Now, Millie also said, she said, I didn't say Kmart. I think she said Walmart instead of, or Target or Walmart. She didn't say Kmart. Some people said she said Kmart. And I said, well, Kmart ain't a roast. But then I had to fact check myself. On the Kmart piece, because Kmart is out of business. And I didn't even know Kmart was out of business. I was on station there. Literally had to fact check myself because I was trying to find out how much is Kmart worth. And baby, Kmart is out of business. So if somebody say, hey, Wiley, your platform is like Kmart, baby, I'm going to take that as a read, because Kmart is out of business. So, because at first I didn't know that Kmart was out of business, right? So if that was said, it is what it is. But in this blogging game, baby, these people will respond to it. They will clap back. Because I respond to a lot of big bloggers. They be responding to me. They may not, they do respond to me on their main platform. They say terms like psycho. They're so psycho. They so this, but now they friend. I'm just saying. I can't wait to really break down this story, because this is this is where to tell you where your friends are with big platform. They whole friend is in a whole big scandal. I can't wait to break that down. But we talking about Millie and we talking about Kaya right now. But I can't wait to get into the other mess, baby. When that was sent to my desk, I said, "Who friend is that? Such and such friend?" I'll say, "Yeah, we definitely gotta hop on this story." We go through a little seeds, but we ain't gonna talk about it right now because Kaya went live on Instagram first, and I'm like, "Okay, let me dive into this first." They said Miller reports the news about what everybody was talking about and gave her commentary on it and said, yes, sexualizing a teen, but maybe he didn't know he was underage. See, but you understand that piece, Ariana, is that's not going to always get out. You see how someone wrote a post down there, and the last piece of her comment said, well, maybe he didn't know the guy was underage. That ain't gonna get out. The point that's gonna get out is the mess. You know what I'm saying? And people ain't gonna give you the full story unless you heard it word for word. Like I can tell you right then and there that Nicki Minaj reached out to Kaya back in 2017. I can tell you that. I don't have to say no allegedly. I saw the receipts, right? I can tell you that. And when people say, hey, Kaya don't respond to these people, he don't have this energy for Cardi. Oh, that's a lie. I saw the receipts where he had the energy for Cardi and they resolved the issue. So, but it's up to Kaya whether he's comfortable enough to share this stuff, and that will nip a lot of this stuff in the bud. But that's up to him if he wants to respond. But let's be clear, and I'm gonna say this clear. I don't care if you send it to him or whoever. He got the proof to prove his case. I'm looking at the. I'm looking. I'm like, golly, you got the receipts. The receipts are there, but I understand why he's cautious to release the receipts because it drags Nicki Minaj in it, and it drags her into the situation. Then it drags this person into the situation, and then they get misinformation, and it can also lead into more mess. Is what I'm saying. But let's be crystal clear: he got the receipts to back up what he's saying. But if he released the receipts, will it make the situation better, or will it make the situation worse? Concerned about the Nicki Minaj, because Nicki is the type of person she don't like to be in mess. Let me give you an example. If you all can remember with T.S. Madison and Kaya in the Queen's Court, and she started to insert Nicki. So hey, Nicki reached out to me for a contract, and this is the receipt, Nicki. And then Nicki team reached out to her manager at the time and said, hey, leave Nicki Minaj's name out of this. You know what I'm saying? And I know how Nicki operate in that sense because I can look at her history with that if you put my name in it, then it put me back into the blog, especially now that with that. Yes, I know what you're talking about, Ariana. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the NLL chop situation. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes. Okay. So the number is, let me send him Kai the number. Give me a second. The number is 646-716-8447. I don't know if you want to come on camera, but if you want to come on the air, we definitely can have him come on the air. Okay. Give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. Y'all bear with us. Yeah, bear with us. Bear with us. All right. So I sent him the number. Bear with us. Yes. Give me a shirt. Give me a shirt. Whoa. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. All right. Okay. Give me a second. All right. Let me take Nicki Minaj's picture off. Give me a second, you guys. Let me take her picture off because this ain't about Nicki. Give me a second, you guys. I'm going to open up the phone lines and bring him on. Okay. There we go. All right. Is it good? Okay, it's good. Oh, let me take it off because I got on green. It's going to mess up. Okay. That's good. Thank you for bringing me my shirt. Okay, let's see who's on the line. 0653, call you on air.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, let me stop my shower.
Yo, what?
Kyle needs to go somewhere. Kyle needs to go sit his ass down.
Hold on. Let me make sure that's is this. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. 1344. 1344. Who's this? Okay, I just want to make sure that wasn't.
Hello.
Is this Kyle? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, this Kyle.
Okay, go ahead, Kyle. So we have you on, and I saw your Instagram live, but I'm gonna let you have the floor and speak because let's see with your side of the story.
Yeah, I just see people keep saying like, why am I bringing up old topics and stuff like that? But I mean, is it not sitting in the Insta story right now as we speak? I mean, do you not see that, Wiley?
Yeah, I see it in the Insta story. Yeah. I did see it.
So I'm like, why is it if I speak on something, it's a problem? Like, I'm not understanding that. But it's like one person can speak on stuff constantly, but nobody says anything. Why?
Because, I can tell you from being a blogger is because they listen to a blogger every day virtually on YouTube and every other way, and you just on Instagram. So that person narrative will probably always win because they're always live with whatever they're saying. So I guess in your case, you're not really active on YouTube. So, YouTube is like a whole nother industry.
Exactly. So, and that's another thing. Like, as you know, I'm not very vocal. I'm not on YouTube. I don't go back and forth with people. Like, that's not my style at all. And there's people who send me comments like, oh, why don't you have this energy for X, Y, and Z, or, Cardi or JT or other people. And as I've showed you yesterday, I have the same energy. I just address it with them in the DM. But there are certain people on YouTube that you have to be very careful about who you address and what you address with them, because they're looking for that moment, that time to take what you say and then go talk about it and spin it out for a week. I'm not trying to do that. So people say, oh, you scary, this, that, and the fourth. No, I'm thinking about my career and the longevity. If I'm sitting online and I'm constantly arguing with you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If I want to go work at E! News one day, or if I'm trying to be the next Terrence J, that's not a good look. They're not going to hire me. So at the end of the day, I'm thinking about my career moving forward. But it's like, if you keep hearing somebody keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking about you over and over again, and you sit quiet on it, I mean, it's like, how can you not speak up? And it's just like, I knew how this narrative was going to go, where it was going to spend, like, if I say something, oh, you attacking a Black woman, or this, that, and the fourth. But this woman has attacked me damn near this entire year.
Mm-hmm. So when you say attack, for the people that don't know Kyle, can you tell them what have she done? Let's just, for the beginning stages of it, when you say attack, what did she do to make you say, hey, she was attacking you first? For the viewers that don't know.
Okay, well, because I don't want this to be, like messy or anything. I'm just gonna really just tell it just to be done with it.
Okay.
And like I said, I know how this is gonna go. It's gonna get spun and turned and twisted. It's a 50 million story. But me and her had a little tip a long time ago. And then we cleared it up on her show. And then we both just said that if we ever had any other issues, we would both come to each other. So I'm thinking we were cool. There was a situation that happened with somebody else that had nothing to do with her. Nothing at all. But she was but like, if you hear the audio, it was like she was a kid in the candy shop. Ooh, can you send it to me? Like, it's like, where is this energy coming from? Like, what did I ever do to you? So ever since then, I distanced myself from her.
I didn't unfollow her from the blog page or nothing for months. And she was constantly would keep saying stuff. I would hear stuff. I was like, people would send me little stuff. And then even some people trying to justify the Walmart, Kmart, whatever she said comment when she got posted on the Shade Room. And her reference was, where would you rather be, on the Shade Room, like Target, or here on Walmart? So it was shade. No matter how y'all trying to spin it about the network, like, it was shade at the end of the day. So, like, we just need to stop with the whole, like, she throws shade and she hides her hand. And that's my only thing about it. I don't talk about her. And like, one of her followers came in my DM yesterday trying to start some stuff. And I'm like, find me one piece of evidence where I came or started with this girl first, and I'll cash that you $100. He couldn't do it. So he left the DM. I don't talk about this girl.
So I don't. And another allegation that you put out, right? We heard that piece with the Richard Lomax. Can you tell us, for the viewers that don't know about that? Because Richard Lomax used to work with Wiley on site, and he released some text messages alleging that they were trying to take down your site.
Well, that's from what I've seen on, YouTube and heard him saying, but I don't really, can't speak too much on that until something happened with the page.
Okay.
But yeah.
But you did see some receipts on that.
People saying, but I'm just trying to understand, for like people saying I'm just being messy in these comments. How was I ever being messy to this girl? How? Because I'm waiting for somebody to at least have a justifiable comment as to how I was being messy towards her. It don't exist.
You also something with the live with yesterday, because you were cussing, both y'all were going back and forth, and the pedophile situation that came up, but it was a post that you had out of somebody in undergarments. So take us why you were so angry with Millie. What because I did hear what she said, but she didn't say pedophile, but what you were saying is that she was alluding to that.
Right. I still didn't even go listen to the audio because I just don't care. But if she didn't say it, at the end of the day, then like I said, I can apologize, for going on 10. But at the end of the day, she's always saying stuff about me constantly. And it gets swept under the rug. And that's my only thing. Like, if you're gonna come at somebody and say somebody wronged somebody, hold the other person accountable too for the stuff they've been doing.
Yeah, because the reason why I brought that up, because that was like something I had to clear that up, because that she didn't say that, because I listened to the audio. She didn't say that. Only thing she was making a comment about.
And I see her in the comments saying, so how you gonna come to me and you never listen to a call? Because 9 times out of 10, whatever this person tells me you said or done, you've done it. And they showed me it. So it's like, in this instance, I have no problem over here saying, okay, I can apologize for going on 10. You didn't say it. Okay. Are you gonna get on here and acknowledge the shit you done though and apologize? No, you're not. That's my thing about it. Then you lied and said I blocked you when you blocked me first, because me and my friend was sitting in my room and we were like, oh, you know what? She gonna go say you blocked her first. And lo and behold, months ago, she did just that. It's like, I don't have a problem with this girl, but there are certain people who know what they're doing and spin things in their favor. And once I realize that's who you are, I want nothing to do with you.
Do you think, even with the Nicki Minaj, because I want to hear that piece, because they said you were begging to be on Queen Radio. Can you clear that rumor up? Because let me tell you this, I've seen the receipts. Nicki have reached out to you prior to Queen Radio back in 2017. So this even was before Queen Radio was existing. So I just want to say that I saw the proof on that. I saw the receipts on that. But why do you think people say that you were begging to be on Queen Radio?
I have no idea. Like, I don't even know what that even came, like how that even became a topic of to be brought up. It's just like I know how it came up, just how the situation, how I fell out with somebody, and then it got real messy and petty. How she got in, how she insinuated herself in it would be something you would have to ask her.
Okay. Because it seems to me, it just seems like people just saying all this stuff, and I'm like, what is the world going on? Because let me tell you this, I didn't hear nothing about the begging to be on, Queen Radio. Because as a fact, she reached out to you way prior to that. Do you think that, and I said in my commentary, but do you think that a lot of people
keep saying that aspect? It says nothing. This doesn't even have nothing to do with Rob.
Okay,
it's on site. It has nothing to do with that because they're not the ones who constantly like are bad or egging it on. Like it's only her. Like she makes like little comments like over and over again. Like right now that I just told you, like in her Insta story, it's like, what is the like? You really went to go post that for what? Like what? Like I said on the live, what is your end goal? Are you trying to embarrass me? Like, what is it?
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Do you think that you get a lot of this hate because you was on Queen Radio for 5 times, made 5 appearances? Do you believe that's where you get a lot of hate?
Probably, but these comments are funny. These must be all her
But Kyle, those are you. You new to YouTube in this game. They're going. It's the comments. People are gonna make and you can't control it. It's like I get talked to. Maybe I'm different because I get dragged every day, so I'm immune to like the comments. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna say all type of stuff all day. If I have on the same shirt, they say I'm dirty. They say I stink. They say so much stuff. Like it's hard to it's hard to stop it because if you on this camera, oh baby, them comments gonna be flowing. But I've seen a lot of people stop doing YouTube because they couldn't handle the comments. But the comments is a part of the brand, and it's even worse if you have even a more popular brand like yourself because you have 2 situations. You left a top, you got fired from that, but you built your own company, and yet you have a lot of people still throwing shade, and you get it daily. You even told me, even came out publicly, dealt with depression. It's rough. I felt like you have gotten attacked a lot, even with Cardi, but you resolved that. But you went through a lot as a young Black man in this business. You did go through a lot in this business and still going through it because you're trying to create your own lane.
Right. And then I see her in the comments saying like, why am I not mad at Rod? I'm not mad at her because I expected more from you because I had no issues with you. Mm-hmm. You inserted yourself in something that had nothing to do with you at all.
So if Richard released those emails, I mean those texts, that's Rod Ali company. That's not Millie company. Rod owns. But
the thing is, Richard already already released those messages months ago. They're already on YouTube.
Okay.
I think Armand did a whole show on it.
Okay. Because with that, it's so much I can say, but I'm gonna just sit here and be neutral. But with those messages, I don't know if it was even true because it could all be a fact because Rob put out that Richard was broke and that Richard was begging her for money. So it's like this game, it's messy.
The thing is, I don't even care about that situation no more.
Okay, you don't care about that. You passed that. Okay.
I never cared about it.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's like if what God has for me is what God has for me. But on this instance, in this situation, we talking about the pedophile comment. Okay, you didn't say it, so we moving on from it. But the other stuff you said, you gonna address it, mm-hmm. or what? Like where we gonna go with it?
What are the other 2 things you want her to address? Because you apologize for that because you know she didn't say the pedophile piece. What's the other 2 things that really bothering you?
Well, okay, so let me just make sure I get all my shit out.
Okay, because I just want to be clear about what's really.
People can stop saying I don't have no energy for nobody else. As you've seen Wiley, I do. I just don't post it because that ain't my style. So that's one. So people can stop saying, why don't you have this energy for Cardi? Why don't you have it for JT when she came at you? And as you think, me and JT got into it in the DM. And then she gave me her number and she said, call me. And I called her and then we discussed our issue and worked it out.
I did see that.
I don't post about that because that's nobody's business.
I did say that because you have integrity. You don't post it. And even if you do post it, people will still, Kyle, and this they will still have something to say negative. That's just the business that we're in. You will never be exempt from criticism in this business. And you're talented. But people will still find fault at whatever they think it is. And that's just the business that we're in, honestly. Because they even try to allude to you with Tasha K and all of that. And the reason why, and let me be clear, and I'm not trying to be messy. I just think that with Tasha K, she put you in a lot of this mess because she said, hey, I was on the phone with Kaya from Neighborhood, so we were talking, blah, blah, blah. And so that brings you into the mess. And anytime Tasha says something, it's about 50 blogs that live and breathe and report on her. And they say, oh, Kaya Neighborhood talking there. Okay, let's put them in there, you know? So I just think a lot of times people put you in situations where you have to be on the defense.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and as far as Tasha, I mean, we don't talk about people like at all. Like I don't know where this narrative comes from, but she don't be talking about people to me. Like it'd be real quick, and then mind you, I haven't even met Tasha in person yet. Like she lives in Atlanta, I live in LA. Like she's not as messy as what people think. So in that regard, but they keep trying to ask you to add her on there. I mean, you can add her on here.
Okay. Well, if she, like I said, if she want to come on, she could call in and y'all can resolve your issues and have a conversation. I could post a number in here for her. Y'all can talk out, and resolve it because obviously y'all do need to talk and resolve your issues. And I want to thank you for coming on the platform. So like, this is not the first time that you have to respond to some things. Because I remember a couple of months ago, you had to respond to what Millie said about your platform, about being something else, and some of your team members came in the chat. And so this is not the first time this have happened. So y'all have been going back and forth, for like months now.
Well, we haven't been going back and forth a month because I don't respond. It's literally a one-sided beat. She talks, people tell me, I move on. It's just at certain times, you get me at the right time, I'm gonna respond. Because it's just like, stop playing with me like I'm scared of you. Like I'm not. You a whole girl. I'm a guy. Like what we gonna do? Fight in person? That's not gonna happen.
So I gave her the number if she want to come on and talk. So yeah, I'm literally.
And then it's like if I respond to her or something, then it's the black guy attacking the black woman. So it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Just continue to let her run her mouth, and I'm just supposed to be like, okay.
Okay. So, Millie, you gonna call? You want me to call you, Millie? That's what you're saying? Did she want me to call her? Okay.
And people keep saying, so why was I trying to run up on her? First of all, people need to understand what I said. Y'all kept insinuating I begged to get on Queen Radio. So I told the girl when I see her, I have no problem running up to her and showing her receipts proving I didn't beg to be on no show. Like, I don't know why people be trying to dissect little bits and pieces and turn it and spin it. But that's what it meant. Okay. So
yeah, because so the but a lot of times too, it'd be like the people, the fans keep the mess going. And the fans look like they keep the ball to pick, or they'll relate information. And sometimes, the fans won't tell you all the details, will keep parts of it out, and then you be in a beef, but they the one that had, or some of the fans will put some misinformation out. That's why I have to really hear the information for myself to really believe it, because the fans will have you in beefs. They have you in a lot of beefs. Okay. Oh, she want me to call her. Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can. Usually she calls in. Let me see. Hope I get it. Okay, Millie is going to call in. Okay, they said she's going to call in. So, anything else that you wanted to get off your chest and speak on? Because I know you spoke on those 2 pieces. Because your blog is doing great.
I just want to say, because I keep saying people keep bringing up this block and stuff. Mind you, I had 3 pages. I don't know which one we blocked each other off the first, because we were both blocking each other. But she blocked me off of page 2, and that's a fact. And I would put my hand on the Bible. I'm like, I don't like. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're gonna be fair, own your shit too.
Oh, I block. Who you talk about block? Well, you have a right to block because I block people. Bobby Lights just blocked me 2 weeks ago. So you will be blocked in this business. I think this is her right here. Is this you, Millie?
Hello.
Then they saying, ask me about Cardi, as if I just said on here, me and Cardi went back and
Can you
forth.
hear me,
in the
Wiley?
deep
I can
end.
hear you. Yes, I can hear you. And you on Millie is on and Kyle is on. You want to finish your point, Kyle, for Cardi?
Oh no. It's okay. I'll address it again. Somebody bring it up again.
Okay. Go
This ain't
ahead,
got
Millie.
nothing to do with,
You want to respond?
her though.
Go ahead, Millie. You there?
Oh, he's done?
Yes,
Hello?
he's done. Yeah, you go ahead and respond.
I'm here. What's going on?
Well, Caillou is here, and go ahead, Caillou. You can say what you want to say because you here.
No, I didn't know if you was moderating it.
Right? No. I just said that he apologized. Caillou apologized for the pedophile piece. So what the people want to get to a resolve of what is your issue?
Can we stop
Okay.
right there?
Mm-hmm.
So you say Kyle apologized for the pedophile piece. Let's be very clear. If we go back to yesterday, Kyle, would you like to have a conversation with me, or are we going to speak through Wiley? I just want to know who to address. Are we going to speak to Wiley, or would you like to have a conversation with me?
No, you can address.
Because you haven't come to me yet personally. You came on my live yesterday, but you haven't come to me yet. So I want to make sure that you want to engage. Would you like to have a conversation with me?
I mean, Millie, we can engage and have a conversation privately. The thing is with you,
yes.
I don't know with you if I have a conversation with you, if you want to
do or do not want to have a conversation here?
Oh, we can have it right here. We can have it right here. We both here.
Do you want to speak privately or on this platform?
We can speak privately.
Okay, then. Thank you, Wiley, babe. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna send you my number in the DM.
Yeah, because y'all definitely need to, speak privately, but the blogger piece says speak publicly, but the private piece, the human piece of me say, hey, speak privately and have a private conversation. But the big piece that you did said about that. But I do want to ask you a question, Kyle, since I have you here. What's the update of you getting your page back, your original page back? Because I know you were having your beef with Instagram. How is that going right now?
I mean, it's like an everyday process. I just I'm working with some guy who's trying to help me get it back, but I just never know.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last one, it took 6 months. So it's like, I don't know, but the other one about to catch up to it at this point. So I honestly haven't been that pressed over it. I've just been more cautious on this one about what not to post and stuff like that, because literally if I told you what got the page deleted, you would laugh if I told you what it was. But it was this dumb ass clip from the Housewives of Potomac when Giselle's dad was talking about the pastor having 7 kids or something.
Mm-hmm. But other blogs posted that.
Bravo sent a little violation saying it was like an IP thing, but if you go on the Jasmine brand, they post them all the time. So I don't be knowing if certain Bravo be having certain deals with certain blogs, because you would think it would be taken off of their page too, or if somebody's telling them oh, they got it, go take it off their page. I don't know, but so with me, I don't be knowing, because this one was the IP one versus one for bullying or harassment or something.
Even with you not being verified, I remember I have my notes here because I've been preparing for this interview for months. You was talking about how celebrity kids can get verified, but you can't. And you said multiple people that you asked that they will not verify you. So why do you think they will not give you your blue check?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's either somebody either works there and they're telling them don't get this boy that check, or there's just a lack of diversity of Black people that are at the top that are giving out the checks that know the different Black publications that are on Instagram, because it's not just me, it's other outlets too that are having like the same issue.
Because I thought that if you are in the media with 3 media publications, you can get a blue check. So I guess that's just not true. I guess but they changed the rules for you to get a blue check verification, because it's others that get it. And I'm like, damn, how did they get it before you? And you have been in it longer and been in the real. Whitney Williams gave you a shout out yesterday. So I'm just trying to understand in that piece. But you did call out Instagram, and I just hope that you get what you want from them.
And that's like, I'm reading these comments and I'm like, that's why I'm like, I don't like, what type of people are these people?
This is the public.
They drama. So y'all don't want me. Y'all want me to either have the conversation or not. It's like, I can't.
But honestly, the people want, and I'm gonna be true, they want it public, because the people want it public. Because let me be clear, y'all have talked about this publicly. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all talk about it privately, y'all both got to be on the same page. But if y'all both not on the same page, then y'all gonna go back. Well, you said this, and this was said this, and blah 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 said this. But if it happened publicly, they can get resolved out public. So I think that's what the people want, because you responded today, and they, of course, y'all went back and forth yesterday on the live. So that's what the public want. They want it public, and that's why they in the comment. They like, fuck that. Talking about privately, y'all was supposed to keep that same energy. Oh, he did this with Cardi. He'll have this energy. He weak. That's what they're gonna say. That's what the public want. That's what they want in the comments. That's what they want.
I guess y'all just gonna stay mad.
That's what they want in the comments. Oh my God. So, but I want to thank you, because you gave me advice in this business, because I get dragged in this business a lot. But a lot of bloggers, I'm not gonna say names, but they feel like you don't post them on their blog. I could name names, but I don't want to start no mess. But they said, hey, he don't post me on his blog, but the Shade Room or other blogs. So how do you take that? Do you not post YouTubers? Because I know sometimes you post Tasha, sometimes you don't. What comes to the make it on the neighborhood talk? What's the rules, or how you put people on?
To be completely honest, I'm not on YouTube at all.
Okay.
I don't know any of y'all. Like, I went to BeautyCon last year, and this woman that I met named Malika brought up Tasha K, and I went and followed her, and then she brought up Armand, and then I heard of Armand, and then from Armand and Tasha, I followed them. Then I found Storm. Then I seen you. Then I seen Millie. Like, it could be other ones out here. I don't know. I'm not on YouTube watching videos. Like, I don't sit on here.
Ahmad said yesterday.
But if somebody sends me something, I'll look at it.
Yesterday,
but
I want to bring this up. You brought up my name up. He said, I was posted on all these other sites because though he be shady on who he posts. He said he never posts me on his site, but I was posted on other sites. Do you want to make a response to that? Because yesterday he said he's shady. He posts on all these. I've been posted on my Wiggins. Said I've been posted on all of these other sites, and on my Wiggins, he said you never post him on your site when he interviewed who he interviewed Black China's mother, and you didn't post it, but other sites posted it.
I mean, it's Tokyo Tony.
Okay.
Like I've posted Tokyo Tony a million times. I'm like, she's not gonna do anything on the page, and that's no shade to Armand or anything, but Tokyo Tony has ran her course on the neighborhood talk. Like, unless she's doing something that has happened, I'm like, it's not gonna get no engagement. But that's the thing. But if somebody wanted something posted, I mean, you can always reach out. I mean, I post Storm, I post Sasha, like, and they don't even ask. Like, I just follow them, so I see the stuff.
So I'm glad you brought it up, because the reason why we people say, "Hey, I'm messy,"
but I know Armand does show the page love though. So, but also the thing is with y'all, and I'm not, and when I say y'all, like not you, but I'm just saying like with the YouTubers, I'm not used to y'all. Like that's not how we do it on Instagram. Like y'all come at each other. I'm not doing that. So like if I think I'm cool with you, and then you saying something about me in a video, that makes me second guess. So it's like, why would I want to, and I'm just speaking general, why would I want to post you on my platform so you can grow, but then I'm not going to know if there's ever going to be a time where you're going to throw a dart at me. So it's hard for me to read some of y'all if y'all like, okay, if I'm nice to y'all, like, are we cool? Or do I have to worry about you gonna like shade my ass in a video like 2 weeks later?
Mm-hmm. I hear you, but one thing about YouTube, it goes with the flow, because this is like, it's so much that goes on in the news, and it's virtual, right? And it's a difference when you go on Instagram, you read, but most people that's over here love to see what we have to say. So it might be, hey, 1 week Kyle is doing good, but the next week he could be on some fuck shit. Then the next week he could be doing good. I just think that it's about the day-to-day basis when you are a YouTuber. Honestly, like you could rock with somebody, but what if they do something and hit the news? And that's why I tend not to be friends with everybody in this business, because what if you do something that I should be out here criticizing, but damn, I can't because that's my friend. So, but if I'm friends with everybody in the business, I ain't gonna be able to talk about them. And I think that's what comes out on IG. They had a faves of who they post, and they had a faves who they don't post. But that kind of limits you as a blogger, in my humble opinion. It does.
Right.
But I will tell you this though. You're doing a great job because you're here. You're great. I personally thought you was really going to take over YouTube because you came on YouTube, and I was like, damn, is he going to do YouTube? But I'm like, Kyle, you ain't ready because them comments, baby. Because you have to be ready with the headlines. Like they put your name in headlines. Like they do it. Like this business is rough.
Exactly. That's why I'm just, and the thing is that I'm normally very quiet on stuff, but it's just funny to me because people be saying, oh, you're scary, you're this, you're that. And it's like, no, I'm really not. I'm just not engaging in stuff that is going to fuck up my career tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
And doing this stuff can. Because the first thing somebody told me was, we go right on YouTube and we type you in, and all that was coming up was Kyle and Cardi B, Kyle and Cardi B,
mm-hmm.
Kyle and Cardi B. And they said, you need to change this narrative because this doesn't make you look good.
But okay, I understand.
And then it's like the people saying he needs to leave the industry if he's scared to get into it with people. Like, it's like some of y'all need to really do y'all research, because there are people like you can be in this industry and not be in them type of mess. Look at Ryan Seacrest. Look at Terrence J. Like they are not doing like messy reporting, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why people feel the need that I have to go under the gutter and be vile just so, for me to not be scary or something.
Mm-hmm. But let's not act like people that does your work don't do it, because if you look at other blogs like Jason Lee, he's always in some drama and some mess, and it works for him. But I just think like with you, I just think you have to really be built to do messy shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit, dragging. You got to be built for that. But if you ain't built for it, it's really not trying. I just think it because do you get it that you came into this?
I don't think necessarily you got to be built for it.
Okay.
You have to be smart because it's just like
It's true.
Like
true.
I don't know how many videos y'all do on y'all channels cussing each other out and stuff, but y'all not gonna get jobs like later on in life. Y'all want to go somewhere. Like there's no way Fox, BET would ever hire y'all with all this back and forth cussing stuff.
But how is that possible though? When Jason Lee get these opportunities, he dragging black women, dragging people. I'm
Jason Lee ain't, but Jason Lee Jason Lee ain't dragging. Like there's a difference in drag and when you go beneath the gutter.
He called the black woman a gremlin. It's like he called Tasha K a gremlin. So I'm just like, what I get it is some people get a pass.
I guess in that regard, I don't know.
I'm just saying maybe because he's light skinned. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe because he's light. I don't know. But I'm just saying some people get a pass, some people don't. But again, I look at Wendy Williams. It's like everybody have their own talent, and if you try to satisfy everybody, that limits you. Honestly, in my humble opinion. But I understand what you're saying. I get it because you are in the business. And it's a lot of, I think and it hurts you. And this is how I look at you. I think you hold your tongue on a lot, and it wears you down. Because shit, you can't be Caillou and say what you want to say. Dude, is that accurate? That you kind of like hold back a little bit because you don't want to mess up opportunities in the business.
Accurate. Like it's stuff that I want to say, but I bite my tongue on it because I know how it can get. Like I know, like right now, like for example, how I said I can prove, I wasn't begging or something, and then somebody spending was like, oh, what you say? You have some receipts on Nikki. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Like, I don't got no receipts, no nothing. All I had is something to show that I didn't beg to go on no radio show. But it's like anything I say, they take a piece of it and dissect it. Then they try to create these narratives of it. So it's like, that's why I generally just don't say anything at all and just let stuff to go under the radar.
I hear you. I don't know if you want to I don't think you're ready for the callers, Kyle. Because it's really like unfiltered on this platform. And so like that. Is anything else you want to share? Because I want to make sure, I hope that you do have a conversation with Millie. But let's say this: if you do have a conversation, what do you want to accomplish in that conversation?
I don't know. I'm just trying to, at the end of the day, like I was telling you yesterday, it's no reason why everybody can't seem to coexist. And people keep bringing up this one incident from yesterday, but they don't know the behind the scenes or the other shit that has been going on. Mm-hmm. So it's been a build up.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
So everybody can sit here and, make this hate train on me. It's fine because the thing I know, the truth always come out in the end.
Right. But also too, I want to also credit your blog, and this is what I knew you has integrity, is because Michelle Etienne talked about Peter in that situation, and you reposted what Peter said and then cropped out when he gave credit to Michelle Etienne. So I think that was dope of you to do that, because I'm like, I always really pay attention to blogs that really put respect on YouTubers, because let's be clear, it's not easy being a YouTuber because the mainstream blogs don't put respect on YouTubers. I don't know why, but a lot of these but y'all credit them when these celebrities come on YouTube. I get it, they're a celebrity, but it is some YouTubers that be breaking stories down. They don't even get the credit, but a celebrity can say something. Oh, put them on there. But I'm like, damn, these YouTubers is in the trenches putting in work, but they don't get the shade room posts. They don't get these posters. But when Kaya's a celebrity, I get it. But when she says something, she get post. But when blogs break stories, they don't get the respect like that. I don't know why. I don't know if they poop on bloggers. I don't know if they poop on YouTubers. I don't know. But what I do know is they do need to put a little bit more respect on YouTube.
Back to what I'm saying that I was telling you earlier. Nobody knows y'all are out there. Like, even at the shade room, I knew none of y'all were out there. They're regular people like me. Like, they don't.
What do we need to do? Okay, can I ask you this though? When you say they don't know, what do we need to do for them to know us? Do we need to pay them? Like,
DM them.
Okay.
DM them. If you have a video or something that you have that might be of use to them, send it.
Okay.
Like,
because I know you, and I've been following you a lot, and I think that works because I've been following you a lot, and I love you. I put your name in time. I put your picture out there because I think you're very, very talented. And so, but I was like, damn, it's a lot of blogs. Don't get rid of that. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I should pay y'all. Hey, post me, and all that, because I always wanted to ask you that question. Why is it that we're not getting the support and the cosign like from that? But okay. You said that we should DM them. I'm taking notes. Thank you, Kaya, for coming on, because I don't want to hold you too much. I'm glad that you came on the show. I've literally had you on my vision board that I wanted to interview you, and it came true that you came on the show under this circumstance, even though this is a messy situation. But I'm just glad that you allowed yourself to come on this platform and display it. But I will tell you this: I did see the receipts with you. You responded to JT. You Cardi B. You resolved that with Cardi, and also too with Nicki Minaj. She reached out to you in 2017. The receipts are there, so I can co-sign that without a doubt. That you have the proof to back up the narrative. It's just, do you want to put it out there? I don't think that you're that type of person want to be.
No, I'm not putting it out there because I don't think it's necessary. It's like at this point, I'm fine with speaking, like I said, with Millie privately to discuss the other issues at stake, but I don't feel like putting any messages or anything out there. Like, I showed you them just for your clarity. Like,
I did, I see
other messages that show, like, I address people in the DM that I feel to be disrespectful. Like, I addressed JC, I addressed Asian Doll, like last week. So it's like this narrative that I'm scared of these people. It's like, no, it's just I don't do it for y'all. Like, I don't do it for y'all entertainment.
Right.
For y'all to see it.
And also too, I think you came into the business in a different way. You interned, you graduated, you came in a different route, right? Most of us YouTubers, fuck it, half of us ain't even got GED, okay, high school diploma, like that. We just came up, got a camera, got our phone, and we just talk our mess. So we came into the business another way, right? And we ushered in a whole nother way to do this. And now you see a lot of celebrities, they're coming on YouTube, getting a YouTube channel, trying to get a click and a view. But we've been doing this forever. But I just think the route that you took a traditional route, right? And so your mindset is kind of different than what we think. Because how I would have handled the situation, fuck it, I'm gonna address you, blah 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 blah. But I do have to work on that, Kyle, if I want to make it in the industry, because the industry may take that as a turn off. They may take it, oh, you too difficult, or we can't work with that, we can't co-sign that shit, it's too much. So I get it, and I'm just not there yet.
I feel like I'm just an old school person.
Yeah.
So like my mindset from going to school is very from where I went to school at is very like cookie cutter. Like, don't you do nothing bad online. Don't say nothing bad. Any wrong move you make, it's gonna fuck you up. Don't watch what you say. Don't do this. So it's like in my mind, I'm making sure each move is smart. So like I'm like y'all be on here cussing each other out. That's new to me. That's new to me. Doing that. That's how they be like, nah, dude, this ain't the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So this all new to me.
I know it, but for me, I thank God for me having my voice. You know what I'm saying? You build a platform, and I like the way that I do because we having this conversation now. So I guess this way does work. I just wish that people put respect on folks that come up the non-traditional way, the new version, the new way of how to get put on, right? And how to put on into this business. But unfortunately, it is still quote unquote gatekeepers, especially when it comes to Instagram blogs. Some of y'all do discriminate who y'all post and who y'all don't post. And I and I get it. You have to kiss a lot of butt and really not, and you have to be loyal to these people. And me, I'm a Scorpio, Kyle. It's hard because I love being honest with my audience because they are here before anybody else came to co-sign me. And that goes to a lot of bloggers, right? Even Tasha K, she gets dragged. But one of her reasons is hell, I built this with my winos, right? So I'm going to say what I have to say because these people are going to be here before anybody else came and co-signed me. They were watching me on their television screaming phone. So that's just how this business on YouTube work. And a lot of celebrities, let's be clear, Kyle, you don't post a lot of these celebrities that be doing YouTube channels because they're boring. They ain't talking about nothing, right? Because this take talent to sit on your ass, put a microphone or whatever, how you do it, and talk to people and possibly getting dragged by 80. And if you got a cock eye, let me just be clear and real. If you cross-sided and not that desirable, like, you know, when you cockeyed like me, you tend to drag me. But if I was light-skinned, good-looking, you wouldn't give me all the response like that and all that type of stuff. But when you clap back, then they calm down a little bit because they know, oh, Wiley ain't going to take that mess. But for you, Kyle, I just, once you start dragging them and respond to this, they'll calm down a little bit. I ain't going to say it's going to cease, but they will calm down a little bit once they know that you about that life.
Right, but my thing is even though you say that, I'm not doing that though. Like that's not me, and it's not gonna ever be me. Like I'm not a type of person that's gonna be going back and forth with you online. I'm not doing that. I'll see you in person and we can discuss it. But what's the online gonna do though? That's my thing when I'm saying this. Me making videos, going off with somebody, going back and forth like that's not doing nothing for me. It's not. All it's doing is feeding the people in the commentary. They don't give a fuck about me. They don't even give a fuck about the people who they supporting. Really. They just want this drama.
But it's celebrities want drama too, and there will be no blogs. Let's be clear, if it wasn't no drama. Let's be clear, because when the pandemic hit, a lot of blogs were struggling for content because the celebrities wasn't doing nothing. They were at home quarantine. So we need drama to even report. Would you agree with that? That you do need drama to operate a blog? Because don't nobody want to see a blog really in the black biz and this black stuff. They don't all positivity all day. I don't think that an Instagram blog can really survive like that. It got to be some mess mixed in between it.
Right. And why do people keep asking about Cardi in these comments? How many times since we've been on here have I addressed that already?
Baby, they not going to stop.
How many times have I addressed it?
They not going to stop that to the day they say you and Cardi B come together, sit down, and eat steak and potatoes, and still they will have something to say about that. I mean,
like they gonna bring this girl up until the cows come home. Like, oh my God.
Because you know why? They don't know about.
I addressed it with this girl. We argued in the DMs and voice memos. We went back and forth. It's like these people still gonna be in these comments saying, "Why did you say this to her?" Like, I did. Y'all just didn't see it.
Right, they didn't see it. And of course, and people. The average person, they don't know that bloggers
so why do you post her now? I post her now because we work through our issues. We argue through it. Like it's like what, and that's the thing with people. It's like I'm too grown for this. Like I don't beef with women at all. And it's like y'all, as grown black people in these comments, these YouTubers, you shouldn't want these people to be beefing. It's very weird how people want people to have animosity against somebody for that long. Damn. People move on. It's like, let it go. God damn. It's like, just like everybody was hating Drake. Now everybody loves Drake again. Why they love Drake? It's like, Y'all gotta start having your own brain.
Do you think that if you and Cardi B come out do you think that she should come out publicly and respond? Because even with Monique, she feels like Lee Daniels and them should come out publicly to clear up her image and her name. Do you think that Cardi B should come out publicly and make a statement and say, hey, me and Kyle is good? Do you think that would help?
I mean, it's not that deep to me.
Okay.
It's not. But it's just like, I'm saying, like, I love Nicki Minaj. Like, she has done so much and helped, you know, the neighborhood talk. And it's like, my issue with Cardi had nothing to do with Nicki. Nothing to do with it. And I'm the person where if I have an issue with you, I'm going to clear my issue with you on my terms. Because God, like, people always say, oh, you being fake, this, that, and the fourth. But it's like, they act like I'm in the DMs and me and this girl breaking bread and cookies. We ain't doing none of that. We cleared up our little issue that stemmed from my old job, and then we moved on. And that is that. Because I tell you this, God, let the day come when them two make up. Let that day come when, like, years later, and watch everybody gonna be like, oh my God, that's over now. And that's safe.
Mm-hmm. But
and that's what I was saying about Drake. They hated Drake for the longest on that page. They hated him. Soon as they made up, they like Drake again. Like, I'm not one of those people. I handle my issues. That's my issue.
Mm-hmm. And you're more so you the type of person that I want to resolve this privately. Because even when we talk, you say having it privately, but you know that. But unfortunately, sometimes it's some stuff that got to be addressed publicly. You know what I mean? They have to be resolved publicly because your reputation have already been stained when it comes to Cardi B. Because let's be clear, she came out publicly and said those things about you, right? So she added that, and it's going to be hard to resolve until she. But this is what I want from people. When you put that energy out there about me, that I did this, and that, can you please keep that same energy and put that energy out there publicly that I'm good with this person? I just think that I wish that people started to put more energy into that, the same way they put energy into tearing somebody down. But if you resolve it, put the love out there too.
In that regard, I do agree with you.
Right.
You know, because so much was said about, you know, situation. And I do have some people that are still, some of her fans are still, you know, send me a little hate mail here and there. And I'm like, little do y'all know, like, we done put this issue to rest. So, I mean, granted, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it's not something I'm looking for. Like, I'm not pressed for it. That makes sense.
Right.
Like,
right. Yeah, you young too, Kyle. Like, you, what, 24 years old?
I'm 26.
I mean, you're 26. You're still young. You're not even 30 yet. So, and you already making moves, getting into situation. At least you resolved this. She didn't sue you. So that's a good thing. Y'all didn't end up in no lawsuit. And you have to sit down for litigation for 15, 20 hours. So that's a good thing, you know? So, wow. I will ask you this, though, because I do want to ask you this, because I do have a couple of people that want to bring this question. What advice do you give people that want to start their blog and they don't know how to? What advice do you give those people that say, hey, I'm thinking about doing a blog, but I don't know? What advice do you give to those people?
I would just say be very consistent with it and to make yourself visible and see what your niche is. That try to find one element that will make yours unique compared to the others.
Mm-hmm. That's true. But right.
Then again, like, it's kind of. But if I'm being real with you, I mean, I wouldn't try to start a blog on Instagram. It's too saturated. Like, it's too many now.
Yeah, it is.
So and like, if you would have started it maybe like 3 years ago,
mm-hmm.
you know, then I would have been like, you in a good space. But unless you have some type of name to yourself, if you're like a regular person that's just fresh out of college and you want to start a blog and you starting from like one follower trying to go up, it's gonna be hard as hell. It is. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, I hear you on that piece, because it's that piece that you handed. But Kyle, I will tell you this though, bro. Like, you keep doing what you're doing. you can take over the YouTube because you're talented, you educated, you're attractive, and they will flock to you, right? But I just think that you have to get used to the people disagreeing with what you're saying or dragging you in the comments, right? Or dealing with another counterpart that's on there, because on YouTube, is you a new blogger, they will talk about, I've seen a lot of greats get into beefs. Daytime, Tea Time, Lovely Tea, all of these people that have got into a beef or fell out with each other, and it played out on YouTube. So that's one of the things on there. But what I will tell you, that you gave me good advice. You said, Wiley, you did say that. You said, Wiley, focus on the celebrities. You told me that. And I've stayed, I will tell you this, 80 to 90% of your advice I've taken, I've been on it consistently, right? But 10%, I still do some fuck up shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I still do. I ain't all the way delivered. But 80 to 90% of this show, we do talk about celebrity. But 10%, I do still fuck up, you know. But you do have that it factor, Kyle. You got it. Whenever you do a podcast, and even for your show, can I be honest with you? I'll be like, damn, why Kyle not the face of his brand? Because we are fans of Kyle. Even though no shade to any of the other blogs, I see you got the talent. You got it. You got it. Yeah.
I think Tasha wants to call in.
Oh, I think she wants the link because she want to show herself on camera. I'm shocked that she is here. Wow, this is legendary, honestly. I'm gonna send her the link because she probably want to come on camera. But is there anything else that you want to say, Kyle? Because I just hope that you and Millie work out your issues.
No, I mean I'll say my last piece and I'll let you call Tasha in so y'all can speak. But yeah, I mean I pretty much don't have. All I'm saying is there's room for everybody, and how you said you had your 10% fuck up. You know, I have my little fuck ups too, which I can acknowledge. But like I told you, if I'm gonna acknowledge some stuff, I need some accountability on the other person's part as well, because it's not just one person.
But again, let me tell you, how can that like be? Do you know? Okay, let's just say you and Millie resolve your issues. You do know that the fans probably already have their mind made up of what they want to say, what they got, what they think about you, right? So unless y'all come out publicly and y'all drink Moscato,
that's fine though, because it just feels like, I mean, my issues is with this person. It's not with the commenters. Mm-hmm. They not paying my bills. They're not doing nothing for me. So I
hear you on that.
My style. Like I'm not a social media type person with my business.
Okay.
Like I'm pretty sure like if Beyonce having issues with somebody, she ain't coming online with it. They address it privately. And that's one thing I hope people that I consider that I fuck with. Mm-hmm. Like we can handle our shit privately. It don't have to go online for people to dissect it and be messy. That's my whole thing.
Okay.
So I'm a weak bitch. If I'm scary, I'll be that. Dude.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. So make sure you all follow the Neighborhood Talk. I will tell you this: most of the blogs we talk, YouTubers, we do get our information from the Neighborhood Talk. We put some respect on the Neighborhood Talk. You know, we do. I see your thumbnail. I mean, your logo everywhere. We always the Neighborhood Talk. So you know you're doing really good on that piece. So you just keep going, brother. You be strong, and I'm here for you if you need something. You need whatever I can do.
Okay.
Hey, Kyle.
Okay.
Can he hear me?
Yeah, he said, "Hey, Kyle." She said, "Yeah, she's."
Can he hear me? He can't hear me. I'm so glad he dragged that whole. Congratulations, Kyle.
Wait a minute. Wait, we try to be at peace, Tasha. We're trying to resolve this.
Listen, no. She had it covered. You start calling somebody a pedophile, it's gloves off at that point, okay? But yes, everybody can be cordial now.
Well, I had to call me a pedophile, so that's why I got on it. I said, you know what?
Right.
I can own it I can apologize for saying that. But I was saying, like, you know, we just need to acknowledge on all parts of stuff that we all do.
Right.
You know, because if I'm apologizing, let's all acknowledge the wrong we do. And then I was saying in the comments that, you know, people keep bringing you up. And like I was telling them on here, like, you don't talk about anybody to me when we're on the phone. Like, you don't call me like, oh, God, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's not our conversation.
It's not. I don't know why they think. Listen, I'm just now looking at this live and like, oh, Kyle's on here. Let me jump on because I wanted to get Wiley an exclusive. I really don't be knowing. Kyle be like informing me of what the fuck be going on.
Tasha, you listen to people believe that, Tasha.
I promise you. Oh, listen, I don't ever put nothing on my kids. I promise you. I really don't know what the fuck be going on until somebody send me y'all videos and I'll be like, oh, okay, let me see. But you know, I'm a subscriber of yours, Wiley. So
you know they gonna drag you out.
But if Kyle say he sorted it out, then I'm glad he sorted it out. I'm just glad that, like, because a lot of people do try to like push on him and poke at him like he ain't gonna do nothing. And that's not the case. Like, there's so many like gay Black men that literally drag Black women for a living, right? And Kyle is not one of them. That's not his brand. That's not his character. And so for him to actually come out and say something and come at her like that, you know it has to be something, because that's not him. He's not in the business of disrespecting women. You know, he has a very good relationship with his mom and his sister. You know, he's always been respectful. He's just not one of those. So I'm, you know, but if he say he worked it out, he worked it out.
And they're gonna talk privately.
Yes.
You want to get your close remarks?
But like I be telling you, I'm like, I told Tasha too, I said, if we ever have an issue, I said, come to me privately first before you go on YouTube with it. Let's at least try to fix it before. So, you know, I could have went to Millie in the DM first, but Brandon went in the past. I did.
Right.
All right, thank you, Kyle, and you know, thank you, and I hope that you and Millie have that conversation, that y'all can be sitting down at a table and be at peace.
Yeah, you know, I talk to her, we'll sort it out, but we got to talk to her. I just want to make sure that moving on from Millie,
okay,
just to a different topic.
Yeah, that
people need to stop with this narrative that Tasha is putting batteries in my back. Like, if y'all need to stop with that. Like, let's kill that. She be doing her own thing. I be doing my thing. And then, yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure we did all these nuisances. And Tasha have to get on No Queen Radio.
What did he say?
He said, did you say, Tasha?
I said, you can back up that I did not beg to go on No Queen Radio.
He said you could back it up that he did not beg to be on Queen Radio.
Oh, hell no. What? Who said that?
That was a rumor.
No, trust me. I can tell you that on my kids. Kyle ain't begging to go on no damn Queen Radio, and these are by. Listen, no, he didn't do that at all. It's just funny how like people run out here with like these narratives and stuff, and it's like, okay, y'all always asking for receipts for me. Won't y'all drop y'all receipts? You know. But no, I'll let y'all finish up because I do got something for you, Wiley. It's exclusively for you.
Out here for
some shit just done popped off, and I said I'm gonna give it to Wiley first before I actually. So what I'm gonna do is give you an unlisted link.
Okay.
But let me let Kyle finish.
Okay, go ahead, Kyle.
Oh no, I'm done. I can hang up.
Okay. Well, thank you.
No, thank you. And Tasha, I'll call you after.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All
right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Tasha K.
Real quick, I'm not going to take a lot of time. I just thought this was a very good platform, especially what was going on like right now, to give you something exclusively. There's two things I need, Wiley. I need you to show your numbers, because when people see your numbers, they're more inclined to support you. I'm like, wait a minute. I want to see when you hit that 20,000 mark. I want to see when you hit that 100,000 mark. Did those numbers go? Like, you need to like pop them bitches back out. Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna hide it. Okay.
Please don't ever hide them because people want to see you grow.
Okay.
Okay, it's a movement. It's more so for the viewers. Like, it's their platform. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're like, listen, they want to brag. Like, please, I want you to celebrate when you hit 20K. But listen, I just got something exclusive that I'm gonna give to you first, and then so what I'm gonna do is give you an unlisted link and let you stream it live. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait 2 hours, then I'm gonna release it on my platform on the backup channel. It's me and Jaguar Wright.
Wow.
Because you were the only person that literally called her out for her bullshit. I got her. Okay. And I'm going to give it to you and let you dissect it, let you review it, let you do whatever you want, and let you get your views first, because you were the only person that did not fall for her bullshit, okay? She done lied on me. She done lied on Storm. I don't know if she lied on Armand. I don't know, but she's saying some heavy allegations concerning Armand and 14-year-old boys getting raped and shit.
Oh, my God.
Yes. The only person that deserves, okay, because you literally held, you was like, why don't you jump on here? Why don't you jump on my platform? You know you're not going to be able to overtalk me and shit like that. But let me tell you, I got this bitch. She called me. I didn't call her. She called me. Yes. And it was, I'm telling you, it was just like that. I'm telling you, like, the energy was all over the motherfucking place. And so I'm going to give it to you first. Let your viewers have it first, because you was the only black man, the black gay man. I don't know if you're gay or straight. I don't know, because I don't see you come at women. I don't know. Bisexual, whatever. Okay. To literally hold her to the fence about her bullshit and her lies. So I'm going to give it to you first. Then I'm going to follow up, and Storm going to come out the motherfucking gate. Okay?
All right. Thank you, Tasha K, for coming.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you. Oh, my gosh. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, my God. Let me say this. Let me first say this. I don't believe Ahmad Wiggins did anything with no 14-year-old. I don't believe that shit at all. If Jaguar Wright saying that shit, she probably was. She's going through, like, y'all pray for Jaguar Wright, because this woman, if she have that, I'm not going to put that out there, because I'm not going to put that out there. What I will do is send that to him and let him and his attorneys or something deal with that. But I'm not going to put that out there. I don't give a damn. I'm not falling for that, because I experienced that. You know what I'm saying? People lying on me, and I'm just not going to do that to him. Not that. That don't even sit right in my stomach. I will never do something like that. Absolutely not. I'm not going to do that. I will have to hear it, and I will listen to it, and I will send it to him and see what he does with that, because child, these people, why do they always think gay man is that way? I don't get that. Why do you think that is, producer? Why do you think that? Why do they do this? They just, it's just like, it's like a spirit almost. But let's go to the phone lines. Public people, y'all here, producers. We're gonna open up the phone lines, allow y'all to speak. 646-716-8447. Please do not get on here cussing so much. Just get on here, give your point of view. What do y'all think about Kyle's situation and Millie? Comment below if you want to just comment. But if you want to call in, this is your chance. We got callers already. Okay. Turn me down the background. Don't have your TVs playing. It's going to be live. 1979, call you on there.
Hello.
Hey, you on the Wiley Show?
Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, all right.
My name is Neffy. I'm calling from Mob Radio. And I just wanted to speak on the Millie and Kyle situation. I just wanted to say, one, I don't feel like Kyle should have got on your platform and spewed all those lies. Because that was just a mess.
What lies are you saying?
Millie literally, I'm trying not to curse so much on your platform.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to respect you.
Just go ahead. Let it flow, baby. Go ahead.
Millie literally laid out all the receipts. He really sat up there and sat there and lied. And Tasha K really just sat up there and fucking vouched for him. Her ass should be the last person to get up there and try and vouch for some fucking body. Her messy ass. Like, I'm so motherfucking tired of people messing with Millie. Like, I'm so tired of people messing with Millie. I leave that girl the fuck alone. Like, even on her live, and it's on T-Surf Code, you can go check. He said, I haven't done anything to Millie in over a month. So that means you was fucking with her last month, right? You was fucking with her, right?
But my thing is this: they're going to talk. Right? They're going to have a conversation, and they going to resolve the issues. I pray that they resolve the issues, right? Because I think, ma'am, I think a lot of situations with Kyle and with Millie, I think it was a lot of he say, she say, or I heard this person said this, and they take it to those individuals.
But that's on Kyle's end. He let people put batteries in his back instead of just messaging Millie. He hopped on her live on that rah-rah.
Yeah, but he apologized though, ma'am, too. You got to give him credit. He came on here and he did apologize
to her. He got on your platform and apologized. He didn't apologize to her. That's not no real shit. If he really wanted to apologize to her, he would have went and said, oh, hey, Millie, I just want to reach out to you and just be real and apologize. Instead, he came on your platform and apologized. That's not no real shit. And then he arguing back and forth in DMs about her with different people.
But the reason why I say that's real, because when you already put stuff out in public, you have to come out publicly and come out with that energy and say, hey, she didn't say it. Okay, I apologize for saying that she said it. So that's what he said. And Millie even came on and heard that. But thank you so much for giving your opinion.
Thank you for having
me.
No,
love you. Thank you. Oh gosh, the phone lines is big. Let me first be clear. Tasha K came on. She said she's gonna send me a video and all of that. No video have been played or anything like that. Okay, so if any new YouTubers want to blog on this, say Wiley said he ain't gonna repost nothing. Okay, let it be clear. Because some of y'all be reporting, y'all leave out key part. Oh, Wiley said Wiley ain't saying not a word. Because I'm not about to be sitting down in somebody's office with a lawyer for 55 hours being interrogated. Goes to the phone lines. Oh, gosh, it's a lot. So y'all got to be quick. So we're going to give you like a 60 seconds. 4713. You live on the air.
Hey, Wiley, how are you?
Hey, go ahead.
Okay, so I want to say this about the whole Cal situation. To me, it all boils down to this. Like I said, you gave them some great advice about, that's just how the industry works. And I think that Cal is a good person. Like, I could tell by listening to him. I may not agree with everything that he said, but I could tell he has a good heart. You know what I mean? I will get from that. But like I said, you cannot be in this celebrity gossip industry and be a pushover. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. Like, you have to have tough skin. Only the strong will survive. And I understand that's in so many words. That's what you were trying to convey to him. I just don't think that he was getting at. But yeah, I think he leads with his emotion. And in this industry, you cannot be like that. Because just like he said, the reason why they don't pin on y'all YouTubers is because y'all have so much mess with each other. But I mean, you have mess with the celebrities that you cover. So it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Mess is mess. And as far as the Tasha situation, I will say this, Wiley. Do not touch that story she has.
I'm not you. Listen, I have been in this business too long. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm about to touch on that story. Be like, nowhere in the world, because I'm gonna get dragged. Oh, no. I'm not touching on stuff like that. Because number one, I don't know. Number two, I never met Ahmad Wiggins in person. And number three, I'm not listening shit that a Jaguar Wright said out of her mouth. She have lied on so many people. You think I'm about to touch a known liar that she think Clyde Davis is emailing her? Hell no. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm doing that. No.
Right. And then my thing is, if she has so much of an exclusive, she has more beef with Armand than you do. So why wouldn't she put that out on her platform? You know what I mean? And I think she don't want to do it because you know the whole narrative, like you just said, where they always try to put the narrative on, you know, the gays that we pedophiles and stuff like that. And I think that's why. I think that's why she didn't want to put it out. She wanted another gay person, you about to
it ain't gonna be me. No. I don't even operate like that. me and I might go where we can say whatever. It's just fun. I'm just having a little click, having a little. But what that is, that's treacherous, dangerous, and somebody reputation can be damaged. Like that is dangerous. That's dangerous, especially if it's a lot. That's dangerous.
Right. So I think that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to have somebody that's part of the community. She can't give it to Storm because, you know, Storm is quote unquote straight. So, I mean, she wants to give it to somebody that's in the lifestyle and let them put it out. And she also, I don't think she want to deal with the legal ramifications of putting something out like that. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? Because that's a big allegation. So
okay.
Like I said, don't touch that. And I do think the only reason she did join this live, Tasha could give a damn less what we were talking about today. She joined this live because she wanted to come on there and say something about Millie because she wanted to bait Millie into coming back on your show and getting into it with her. That's all it was. That's literally all it was. That's why as soon as you picked up the phone for her or whatever, she immediately went in on Millie. It was all her trying to bait her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I hear you.
We're not stupid, Tasha.
I hear you. The fans, they are in here. Thank you so much. Let me go to these other calls. Okay. I see you in there. Okay, we have a lot of calls in here, and my DMs are just popping. I don't know what's going on my DMs, but I'm gonna focus on the calls. Next caller, 4609.
Hey, how are you, Wiley?
Doing good.
It's Jersey again.
Hey.
Good. I'm not eating. I done had my lunch, so I'm gonna have to chew in your ear today. First of all, I commend you for knowing not to take that information that she's dropping over there. Let people do their own dirty work. You don't need to do it for them. It'll spread. When it's big enough, then you can take it. And I think that whatever happened between Millie and the neighborhood talk, if they were talking about it publicly, then there needs to be a conversation publicly to dismiss whatever was said. If it was behind the scenes, then let it be behind the scenes. Because in my thought, I'm thinking that all of these bloggers are just doing this, creating these rifts between each other so they can create more clicks on their pages, because now everybody's running back to this person's page, or they running over to this person's page to see what they're saying, or they running to that person's page. That's what I have to say.
Right, because
you have a great day.
What we could add to that, ma'am, because it will be the same thing like Cardi B. You see how they resolve the issues privately, but the narrative is still going out there. Why you didn't have that information? I mean, that energy for Cardi, but the public don't know because they don't know what y'all said behind the scenes. So even and Caio agreed with me. He was like, I agree with you in that assessment of coming out publicly with that. Keep that same energy with coming out and resolving things publicly. Because some stuff you can't resolve privately when it was lashed out publicly. You can we can talk first. Okay, we can do this. Let's talk privately first. Okay, let's also talk about how can we address this publicly, because the public is deserving to know what our heads are at, or what our relationship, or where are we seeing eye to eye. So the public deserves, because if you don't let the public know, guess what the public gonna keep doing? They're gonna keep dragging the situation in the comments.
It's like a family feud. It's like telling somebody you and your husband fighting, and then y'all done made up, and everybody's still mad at your husband.
Right. All right.
That's how it is.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Day.
All right, you too. Wow. Okay. This is wow. All the people coming in today. 0653, call you on air.
Hey, Wiley, good morning.
Hey.
Well, it's morning where I'm at. Yeah, I'm so happy you didn't fall for that, because I was sitting here on the edge of my seat. I was like, what's her name? Tasha K being messy. I hope Wiley don't fall for that, because I just seen it. I was like, if it's so exclusive, bitch, why don't you release it first? Don't you always want to be the queen of exclusive? Why would you give an exclusive to Wiley?
Okay.
I was like, no, something fishy with that. And then, but Caio is in the wrong business, baby. You cannot be in black celebrity gossip, a messy business, and don't want to get your hands dirty. Millie came on in 10 seconds, got that nigga together, and little boydom. Do you want to have a conversation publicly or privately? He said privately. Yeah, you scared.
I don't think. Okay. You say scared. I say cautious. You know why I say cautious? Is because number one, Millie is a black woman. Number two, he is a man. Even though he's gay, he is a man. So I think he was cautious. Okay. And I think that with him, he was thinking about, should I address this? Because this could go left. But if it go left, who's going to lose out? And I think he will come out as the loser because he's the man. You know what I'm saying? You know how women get, oh, you attacking a black woman. And so it'd be like, I think it was wise of him, honestly. But the messy part of me, shit, handle that shit publicly, but I understand the business part of him and the image and everything else because he's on a different route. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to mess up something. So I think with them, they have to talk about this privately and then address it publicly because they not on the same page. Just like a lot of he say, she say.
Yeah. Then he said he wanted to be the next Ryan Seacrest. Ryan Seacrest ain't dibbling and dabbling in no black media gossip. That you trying to do something, but the field that you're in is not what you're trying to do, from what it sounds like. And he keeps getting punked. Everybody keeps punking his ass. He is in. Now that's why I give it to Armand. Armand ain't gonna let you punk him. Armand gonna stand up. He needs to pay attention to Armand.
But also too, let's make it crystal clear. Armand Wiggins is not in the biz, is not having those type of deals that Kyle. He's not getting the shout out for Wendy Williams. He's not getting people to mention his name and other things. So I think Kyle's on another name. Not to take nothing away from Armand Wiggins. He's gonna get there. But Kyle is in the business. He's in Hollywood. So you know, you got to be very cautious because it could backfire, and you don't want that out there that you attacking black women and then all them black women coming at you. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want that narrative. And I think that Kyle, even though he went off yesterday, yes, but he was able to process it and think about it. I'm like, he thought about it, and I know me and you, Carla, we on the same page. I do want to see something what they're gonna say publicly because I'm here for the public part of it too. You know, because they did go out.
Lastly, I felt I don't want to say it was shade, but he was like, I don't watch the YouTube. I don't be on YouTube. You need to. Because YouTube is where you're going to get your skin thick at. Because they eat y'all up every day. Just like you said, you get ate up every day. Armand, Millie, everyone gets ate up on here. And that's making y'all stronger. YouTube is the new realm. This is the new. This is where it's at.
Right, but I just think that with him, I understand where he's coming from because he did not come in this business as a YouTuber. He went to college. He got his degree. He was a writer. Right, he's not a video commentator, blogger like me or like this other. You know, he's a writer. He thinks about what he wants. Because I understand yesterday he was upset. We human, but I think today he was able to process what was going on, and I think he did right. Because if he would have went off and they would have got the cussing, what would that would have resolved? It would have got Nicki Minaj in it. It would have got Cardi in it. It would have just been a whole mess. And he's representing the neighborhood talk. They will drop the Kyle. Oh, the neighborhood talk is attacking a black woman. Is that the one? Why he had an itchy for Cardi? It's because he came at Millie because she's black. You know, I know how they're going to operate, and I know how the YouTuber's going to spin it. So I think he did right by handling it private, in my humble opinion.
Okay, I respect that.
In that case, but let it be clear, we still want to hear something public if they resolve or whatever, if they see eye to eye.
We do. You know we do. I was mad as hell when he said privately. I was hella mad.
Well, me and you both.
I was like, nah.
Me and you, I'm in the business shit. Handle it publicly. I can't get a court if it's so private.
But your show was lit this morning, Wiley.
Okay.
Back into the chat.
All right, thank you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna drop the link because Sasha wanted me to drop the link, but let me get these two callers and I'm gonna drop the link for her. Let me see. 2010 caller, you on air.
Hello?
Hey, you live. Good morning. Oh, good afternoon.
Okay, hi. I know Tasha, you're about to speak to Tasha.
Yeah.
And I know how you feel about Tasha, but I think you're smart enough. Just tread very lightly because this is a moment of truth right here.
Right.
Yeah, don't carry people's water for her. Let her release it. Don't get into no legal mess. You know what I mean? If you're going to get mentored by somebody, get mentored by Kyle.
But I'm not, ma'am, because you know why I'm not going to fall for it? Because I experienced that. That's hurtful when people come out and lie and out there. And it's another person, I'm not going to say their name. They're dealing with a situation that is known here in Dallas. And it's a mess. This man about to possibly lose his job because of what's going on. So that's dangerous. Because once it's out like that, ain't nobody want to deal with you like that. That's dangerous. And it's hurtful, especially if it's not true.
I'm really proud of you for not being reactive in that moment, you know, and that's why I follow your platform. You know, you're very entertaining, but you have a conscience, you know what I mean? Like you can report on mess. Hell, I like mess. But I really appreciate that about you, and I just don't carry somebody's water. Let them fight their own battles. Doesn't mean you have to like totally disassociate yourself with Tasha, but you know, real respects real. If she respects, hey, I can't release that story, Tasha. You know, if she really cares about you, understand that. If she doesn't, then well, fuck it.
All right, yeah, because
and I'll do it.
Yeah, because I don't hate nobody, and you got to be hateful, especially if it's a lie. You got to be, and if it coming from Jaguar, right? You're talking about a lady that got up and smoked her cigarettes and just came out and just sprayed everybody, and Carmen came out and say, we gonna pray for her, but that ain't happen. She lying. It ain't the truth. He came out on a radio show interview and had to say that could, and even Tiffany Haddish. I'm like, it was, and then Jaguar had to apologize to Tiffany Haddish, because you dragging her man and all that type of stuff. Like, you got to be very, and now you don't hardly hear nothing from Jaguar, right? No, baby girl, sister girl, you get your own platform, Jaguar. You put that out so you can get a nasty lawsuit and you're going to get sued. You do that. I'm not dumb. I may look slow. I may say I'm on medication, but baby, this, I'm not stupid. Ma'am, I don't believe in nothing that you got to do, because you are a known liar and you flip and flop on stories, and you still think that Clyde Davis is emailing you, baby. Until you show me the proof that 80-some-year-old man sent you an email and you got the evidence and the screen recorded it, then I believe it. But until then, sit down and you get some help, go to therapy, get to counseling, and get you some deliverance and get you some help. Because what you're doing is very dangerous, and you're going to wind up in a lawsuit. That's what's going to happen to Jaguar, right? She ain't going to be sad till she's sitting. Go ahead, sister.
And you don't want to wind up in a lawsuit. You don't want to.
No, I don't. You think, man, I don't want to be in nobody's courtroom and they tell him, Mr. Wiley. So why did you say that, sir, at such and such date? And you said, do you want to be in front of them white folks and they yelling at me? You can't handle the truth. And I'm crying and I'm disabled. I can't hardly move like that, but I got to go to court every day. Like, come on.
Don't let her do her thing. And
You ain't got
Armand,
to get me.
that link, show him that link.
Okay.
You know, verify with him. Don't do it. Don't. Nope.
You ain't about to have me up there.
Okay. All right. I'm cheering for you. Don't fall for the mess. I know how much she asked about to get on here. Okay, bye.
All right. They got me calling me about my government name. You know you done messed up when they call you by your full government name and they know exactly what they said. I've been in courtrooms before when I was acting crazy with my family and they got that order of protection, all the stuff that I said on Facebook. You said this at the 3-minute mark and you said the 4-minute mark, and guess what? I got escorted out that house. So I know how it goes when you're dealing with the legal system. My people don't give enough. Who I'm gonna hire as a lawyer? What money do I got? I'm barely making ends meet. They don't give like that. So lawyers cost a lot of money, especially if you're dealing with something like that. Who I'm gonna pay? Who gonna be my legal defense team? I can't even pay for one. It's just gonna be me, my snotty nose, and my medication bottle. Go ahead. 9457, calling you on the air.
Yes, I want to respond to that lady that came on at first. She went off. She's too invested. She needs to just sign out. And Tasha Busetta K need to stop trying to destroy other people's platform. She got 800-something thousand followers, and she gonna come and tell you she's supposed to care about you so much. And she doing you a favor. So she gonna tell you she wants you to expose it. No, you expose it. You keep she's falling fast, and this is why. That's
right. Right, because I don't even have an HD camera. My green screen ain't working right. And you think I'm about to have this up like they not about to come and meet me while I'm trying to get my medication. I'm getting served by the process service. Oh, Mr. Wiley, you have been served. I'm like, served? I'm trying to buy some groceries. No.
Have a nice day.
All right, thank you so much. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh, baby. Let me go to 9271, calling you on the air.
Hey, Wally, this is Seattle calling in. And I wanted to tell you that you're doing a great job in terms of the questions that you were asking and just keeping everybody engaged.
Yes.
And then secondly, I wanted to say that it was shady when Tasha K got online and started busting the move. And this is what Kyle should have done. Kyle should have said, no, Tasha, you're not in this. This is my battle. It's me and her. Don't do that. But no, he laughs, he giggles, he thinks it's funny. But see, he was supposed to jump in and be like, don't do that. This is my battle. Me and her gonna handle this and end that. But that's not what he did. But hey, whatever. Anyway, continue to have a good show. Everybody, press that like button and subscribe.
Yes, thank you so very much. Press that like button and subscribe. Come on now. We need it. I'm unhiding the numbers. I will agree with Tasha K on that. Okay. 7466, Carly on air.
Once again, another live with a lot of shucking and jiving and a lot of bootlicking. First of all, I'm going to speak to Mr. Pepperdine University. Kyle, if you have a journalism degree, because so do I, both of us learned in school that you are not to create any friends in this industry. Business is business, period. All this coming on the lives and going back and forth, you as a person that received a journalism degree should know better than to create any type of associates, friends, whatever the case may be. Get some strength because you're looking really weak.
Oh, okay, I got it.
The fact that you were even able to come to some type of realization with Cardi B, there should have been no realization.
No, it should. Man. I disagree with that, ma'am. Hold on. Wait, no. Cardi B said some things about him, and they resolved their issues, right? And so they resolved it privately. That's what happened. That's what the thing. He have a right to. If a big blogger saying some stuff that you're running a hate page and you're not running a hate page, that was the narrative she put out. They resolved their issues. Now, what I would have liked in a perfect world,
wasn't even enough to trigger. Like, Kyle is up here and Miss Millie is in another lane.
Oh, you're talking about Millie piece. I thought you were talking about Cardi. Okay,
they're on two separate lanes.
Okay.
So I don't understand why that even shouldn't have triggered him at all.
Okay.
He get it together. As far as Tasha K, Wiley, are you serious? The fact that she even clicked in should let you know she's not to be trusted. This is your interview. You were interviewing Kyle. It has nothing to do with Tasha K. Why is she always coming to steal some type of spotlight and then clicking in and say, oh, I got an exclusive and it only needs to be to you? Then we hear these so-called exclusives, and it's the driest Lipton tea she could have ever presented to you.
Right. All right.
Y'all gonna have to really start seeing people for who they are.
Okay.
And stop creating friendships in a business.
I don't have friends. I don't have friendships. But I hear your point, and we thank you for that. Thank you, caller. I'm gonna bring Kyle back on. Kyle, you back on. I was like, damn. I had Okay, go ahead, Kyle. You want to say something?
Okay, like I promise I'm gonna stop listening after this because it's entertaining.
Okay.
But I mean, the thing is, I can handle a conversation privately. I have no problem doing it publicly, though. If that's what y'all want, you can call her up and we can have it publicly. Like, I'm confident in my answers and my stuff. Like, if you want to call her publicly to address it, we could do it. And as for the lady that was just on, she's right. It is no friends in this business. And I say that to myself constantly. And in regards to Tasha said her 2 cents on here. And right afterwards, I clearly said we were having a conversation privately to discuss it. Yet what y'all want me to do, put a muzzle over somebody else's mouth? Like, it's like she's a grown-ass woman. I'm a grown-ass man. Like,
no,
go ahead and call it out. Go ahead.
I don't know. I agree. What the people want, because these fan base, they thrive on public stuff out in public, right? So that's what they want in the public. But I think It's very,
I'm
very.
not calling her on her platform. Like,
Okay,
what?
no.
I'm not gonna do that on hers.
Okay.
I'm on my platform, and then she call on mine.
Okay.
Like, y'all want me to keep giving people views. I'm not
Okay,
doing
so
that.
you what you want is a private conversation. But let's be clear with a private conversation. I gotta say it because if you reach out to people private,
I was reading a comment. I was reading a comment in the thing saying, "Why don't I go on her live?" And
I see
I'm
what you're
not
saying.
going on her live. Like, I'm not gonna give y'all. I'm not gonna keep giving people views. But if you want to call her up right now on your thing, just so we can discuss it, because I'm reading these comments and I'm like, what is like? Even to the girl that's what I did something to her last month. What did I do? See what I did, and I'll cash a few $100. Anybody send me something I did to this girl, and I will cash up y'all $100. None of y'all can do it because it don't exist.
Yeah, and so if she want to come on, and you want to talk with Millie,
saying I did it yesterday. I did it yesterday in regards to what, and I owned it and acknowledged it. But y'all are funny in these comments, and I'm telling you, they all her fans, and that's why if I got on the neighbor talking went live, I would control the narrative in this conversation. No questions asked. So it's just because I'm on YouTube and y'all playing ground. Let me get on Instagram on my page. I'ma have it. Literally.
So what do you want in this situation? Do you want to talk with her privately, or do you want to do it public?
No, we can just do it on here now because everybody's starting to get on my nerves.
Okay.
And I just want to kind of just dead the issue because I'm gonna say everything I gotta say, and each issue I'm gonna bring up, I'm gonna see if she acknowledged the shit she did. Because enough is enough. Y'all go like I don't know why, like just go ahead and call her up.
Okay, I don't even have Millie's number. If any of the Millie fans could tell her if she want to call in, she can call in because I don't have her number. If any of y'all have her number, send me the number. Any mod ready?
Not one time. Anytime she defended me, went right out the window when she shaded my co-host on several attempts, said we were copying her show when I was doing my show before I even knew she existed. It's like it's so much stuff people are spewing in these comments, and it's just like, what is y'all saying?
Let me see. I'm looking. I'm saying that she's gonna call in. If y'all have her number, send it to me. I can just call on the air. But let's see. Did she call back? I don't see if she called in or not, so I don't know. But let me see. Damn. What's that in numbers? Give me the number because I don't be knowing. Give me a second. Then y'all about to make me look at my phone to see. Okay, I see her area code. I don't see.
Everybody's saying I'm leading with my emotions. That's why I said Wiley yesterday I don't respond because every time I respond, it's like the black man against the woman, and then I'm always the one labeled as I'm sensitive. And that's why I told you yesterday I don't even want to engage because anytime I engage, for some reason I'm the weak one. It's like okay,
yeah, okay, there we go. Because y'all be talking about my bitch. I'm like, child, I'm slow. Okay, let me see if that's it. Because you got to give me the number. I haven't did that in a long time. Let me see. Let me see if I can call her. Hopefully this is her number, y'all. This is live. Okay, let me do this. All right. Let's see if we can resolve this. Let me see if I can call on the air. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Leave Millie. What? I'm on the show, y'all is messy. Hello.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Okay. Oh, hi, Millie. This is Wiley. Kyle said he want to talk, so if you want to do it publicly, that's why I was calling you. So you get some messages, you can give me a call back on the show. Peace. Okay, so let me see. Did she call in? All right. So I called her. So let's see if she respond and everything like that. Yeah. They said I'm looking at the comments, but you know, Kyle, you know these comments, they gon' they gonna say what they gonna say. It you know, they gonna say what they gonna say. I don't think you'd ever change that with the comments.
Listen, I'm about to go back off and
Okay.
and finish my day because I'm out the store. But yeah, I guess this is where it's gonna end because I'm not addressing no more after this. So if she calls, she calls. If she don't, she don't.
Okay.
But it is what it is. But all I'm saying is, moving forward, make sure y'all pay attention to what's going on around the scenes because see how many times I mentioned somebody's name. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. This is really a first that you really on Instagram. I mean, I'm sorry, YouTube, and you responding. So this is like history, honestly, because you rarely do these types of things. Only time I seen you with a you haven't never been on Tasha K platform.
Oh my God, I'm gonna go cry in a pillow. Oh my God, Wiley.
I don't think you're gonna cry in a pillow.
Oh my God. My God. Oh my God. Wiley, you got to talk to buyer.
What?
Are you breastfeeding? Oh my God.
You gotta cry in a pillow.
Oh my God. I'm so in my feelings. I'm so scared. Oh my God. Like, really, y'all? Like, okay. They continue with that narrative. Okay. I'm scared. Oh my God. She came off the cut. She's gonna hit me. Oh my God. He's so scared. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, y'all. I'm so scary. Yes. Okay, I'm done now. This is fun. Bye, Wiley.
Bye, Kyle. Okay, I'm here. Okay. All right. Y'all, you know what? Hold up. We're going to get the callers on, but let me play this thing right quick. Because this show, what? This is history. Come on. This is history.
Right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
This is history. Thank you, people. Wow. Let's go to the phone lines. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hi, Wiley.
Hey. Wow.
Listen, Kyle do not want that smoke with Millie, so I don't know why he's doing the extra theatrics. I really feel like they should handle it privately, not publicly. I think that they need to iron out their differences so that he can tell her how he feels. She tells him. Millie
90 seconds.
She has a conversation with anybody. She will always address it publicly and say, listen, we talked, we squashed this, we said this, we said that, and move forward. So I don't think that they owe the audience any entertainment because first thing people are going to do is scrutinize what he says, what she says, and it's just going to turn into a whole nother fiasco. I think as adults, they need to handle it publicly, and whatever they decide to do on their platforms, they can address it that way. But they owe each other first a private conversation. And that way it don't go, out of context. Now, in regards to part of what he was upset about the whole NLE Choppa, and he posted on his blog about his clappers, Millie wasn't the only one that said anything about, him, trying to sexualize a 17-year-old. Because if we're going to say that 17-year-olds are considered children and, they are off limits, then by him making that post was inappropriate. And that is displaying predatory behavior. Now, I'm not saying that he is a pedo, but I'm just stating that's what it, it gives off. Now, as far as Tasha K, right? I'm glad that you didn't take the bait because Tasha is very, very toxic. And she
10 seconds.
Wants to take you down along with her toxicity because there's no reason why she should even want to repeat anything that Jaguar stated in respect to Armand. If Jaguar did not get on her own platform and make these allegations about Armand, which is somebody she absolutely do not know, okay? Because Armand is not in her industry. They're not in the same age bracket. There is no affiliations or no ties between a Jaguar Wright and an Armand Wiggins. So for her to even make those type of allegations on the phone call with Tasha and Tasha recorded it. And for Tasha to want to make that conversation public says a lot about who Tasha is. So I'm glad that you did not take that bite, because there's no amount of money or no amount of exclusive that is even worth your pride and your dignity. And especially, having a narrative go out there about somebody that you were once cool with, and you still maintain some type of level of respect.
Amen.
Nobody wants anybody to diminish them or diminish their character or
Amen.
mess up their brand or anything. So for her to even want to repeat that, it says a lot about her. So I just want to commend you for not taking that and not getting involved with that.
Right.
Let her fall flat on her own.
Because I'm not going to do that, because that you, like you said, you have to be hateful. And then also too, you have to vet what people say. And this is another thing. If you got allegation of any sort, before you bring it to YouTube, bring it to the authorities. Before, you know what I mean? Like, why is that ain't gonna change or bring justice because you want YouTube. You have to bring that to the authorities. But people, they will use you, and you can't use me not on that. No, absolutely not. Because I can't sleep at night knowing that I possibly destroying somebody's life. That's hurtful.
And see, the thing about allegations is just that. It
Absolutely.
has to be proven that those allegations is true. Anyone can allege that anybody did anything to them. It doesn't mean that because they allege that is something that actually happened. And so for Jaguar Wright as a third party to repeat something that she possibly heard, concocted, or whatever the case may be, to a Tasha who is now trying to push this information out on a public platform where you all work, because this is your job, and where you all are out here, working to collect money so that you can pay your bills. So pretty much she's messing with this man's job by trying to even push this out there. And that, I have no respect for her. And I'm so glad that you didn't take the bait. No matter how much you might not like him, no matter how much you may love him, whatever the case may be, I'm glad that you didn't take the bait.
No, because I know that didn't even, because my spirit was like, we rejected that. But thank you so much for calling in.
Her spirit shouldn't even want her to, shouldn't even allow her to even want to put that out there, because she wouldn't want somebody to do that to her.
Come on. And it don't feel good when it's on you. Come on.
Have some type of character.
Amen.
And some type of self-dignity and self-respect for yourself. If you don't want anyone pushing out allegations about you, why do you feel so comfortable with pushing out these allegations about someone else, especially someone you know has absolutely no connection to this individual? Jaguar Wright didn't know about Armand until Armand spoke about the Summer Walker.
Absolutely.
Didn't know who Armand was.
They never met. Right. Come on now.
They have no connection or
absolutely
no ties
not at all.
Talking about him.
And why would somebody bring it to you, a stranger? You don't know this person.
Absolutely. Right.
You gotta people. You got to hear the further. So when you say Jaguar, this lady said something against Summer Walker. Summer Walker said, no, that didn't happen. I ain't been touched. What you talking about? Comment came out saying, no, that didn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? But unfortunately, that don't get the same attention than a lie. You know what I'm saying? Even Charlamagne, he said so. He said, if you hear a lie longer, if it's entertaining, that lie will stick. Unfortunately, in this business, the lie is more entertaining than the truth, is just what they say. All right.
And I mean, but the thing that makes people more so believe her, or may or may not believe her in regards to celebrities, is because she is in that realm.
Right.
She worked with some of those individuals she's making allegations about.
Right.
But if you're talking about somebody that you do not know,
that
you just stumbled across on YouTube about two months ago, and now you have these allegations about them, there's no way I would even put that information out on somebody.
Absolutely.
So Tasha is trash.
Well, thank you.
Keep doing great. Wiley.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. I thought Tasha was about to call in and give me an exclusive about the case with Cardi B, with the litigation, with this and this. That's what I thought. When I heard that, I'm like, oh, like, that's so far left. That don't even 3441 calling on air.
Yes. I'm calling because I feel like a lot of people are missing the point of why Kyle is mad.
Mm-hmm.
Just because Millie did not call him a pedophile, she implied it. And that can be damaging to his career.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, I want to mention something. Millie has a baby by a 21-year-old woman.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is bringing that up. Nobody is saying anything wrong about that. But they're trying to imply that Kyle, who happens to be a gay man, is a predator because he posted something about the clappers, which really doesn't sit right with me. And I don't understand why anybody isn't seeing it from that point of view, because that could ruin his career. We are in a time where, people say things and people's careers are over.
Yes.
So he has every right to be upset and to be angry that it was implied. And not only that, Millie isn't nowhere near his level. Millie is trying to get to where he is. Her being on Station Head and doing our site, those are baby shit compared to the offers and the things that he has going on for himself. So he has every right to be upset with her, because she should not have implied it. She should not have said it, because when Tasha K was making accusations about her, she was really upset about that. And I also have to bring to the table that Millie does not take accountability for the things that she says and does. She knows that what she said could have been damaging to his career if it had took off. Instead of her apologizing and saying, you know what, you're right, I shouldn't have said it, regardless of whatever the case may have been, the post was, I feel like he posted like last month. It was over. Nobody was talking about that. She recently brought it up and made it into this big thing. She could have apologized to him and said, you know what, it was wrong. I shouldn't have done that because I know that it could be damaging. No, instead of being an adult like she claimed to be and being a bigger person, she makes it into this whole thing. And it's her fault why it's this big deal. He has every right to be upset. You can't get mad and tell him how he is supposed to feel, because God forbid the information became, got posted on like a bigger platform. It would have been the end of him and his livelihood and all the people that he employs within his his business. You can't get mad at him for feeling the type of way that he want to feel. She should have apologized. Matter of fact, she should not have even brought it up, because it was irrelevant to what she was talking about. They always post clappers. That doesn't necessarily make him a pedophile. And if you want to bring up anything regards to that, then bring up the fact that he has a baby by a 21-year-old woman when he was underage. Don't try to put it all on the gay man, like, oh,
or put the energy on that other girl, the other woman. What's her name? Oh my God, she was just on Jason Lee platform, and she said she slept with a 15-year-old. What's her name?
Yeah,
the one that's with DJ Academics, Selena Powell. So, keep that same energy when the women say they do some messed up stuff. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I hear you.
Exactly. Keep that same energy. Bring that up.
And rarely nobody talked about that. She said, yeah, he was 15 or 16, and that didn't get not an inkling of a repost.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you.
Always want. Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna go to this other callers. All right, it's a lot of callers, y'all, and we will reboot the live. But I want to get all these callers in first. So callers, don't hang up, because you all are here. We got how many callers? We have 6. So I want to get to these 6 callers. 9096 caller, you're on the air. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be done with you because obviously you underwater or you somewhere. 1996 caller, you're on the air. I can hear you. 1996.
Hi, I just wanted to talk about this whole Kyle and Millie situation.
Okay.
I think Kyle really just needs to relax. Honestly, I don't know what the caller that was just talking about, she sounded crazy about her opinion, because the reality of this is I'm older than 18, and it doesn't fucking matter that he has a baby mama that's 21 or whatever and he's 17. At the end of the day, it's illegal to do that. It's not right without parents' consent, whether you like it or not. The thing about Kyle is he has to understand. You cannot keep running around, boasting yourself up, talking big shit, and then 1 minute you get in front of Millie and then you say, I don't want to do this publicly. Mm-hmm. I want to do it privately. Mm-hmm. Well, which one do you want to do? Because now you just got back on the phone and you're talking shit. And at the end of the day, Milagro did not say he was a pedophile.
And they resolved that, and he apologized for that. Not,
right. But the fact is, he's saying it's hurting, or it could hurt his brand. At the end of the day, and he should know this, you do blogs. You put a lot of information out. Sometimes it's not fucking right. At the end of the day, do you sit there and say, oh, I'm trying to ruin this person's reputation. I'm trying to ruin this person's career. No, you don't. So why would you go and say that Millie is trying to do that to you when she's not? And then with Tasha K, it's just messy. I agree with that. The previous caller, it was just messy. She has nothing going on for herself, and she's always involved in some type of drama. So that was good on Kyle's part to, take that away. But Kyle just needs to, if he wants this to be resolved, mm-hmm. he needs to stop talking and then do it privately. Don't try to go onto other sites, get other people involved, and so they can go on to your show and then talk shit about her. That's not going to resolve anything. If you want to get it resolved, just shut up, call her, you have her number, DM her, and then after it's resolved, that's what it needs to be. It doesn't need to be talked about anymore. It doesn't need to be brought up on shows for both of them. But I mean, this is, if we're going to start acting like a dog, mm-hmm. this is actually petty. And what's really hurting it is this petty shit right here. Like, it's messy. People need to stop talking about it. Kyle needs to grow up, needs to put his big boy pants on, stop acting like a brat, and just stop fucking talking. And then that should be it.
All right. Thank you so very much. We're going to go to the next caller. Let me go to the next caller. Thank you, caller. 9867.
Hello?
Hey.
Wiley?
Hey.
Hi, Wiley. Hi, everyone. Your favorite caller. Okay, Wiley. So I think both of them are wrong in this aspect when it comes to Kyle and Millie. Mm-hmm. Kyle was wrong in the fact that he did post a picture that with the term clappers that kind of over-sexualized a teenager, right? No matter, I know people are stating in comments that in different states, 17 is legal, but at the same token, majority of people consider someone 18 as being legal. What Millie did is that she highlighted the wrongdoings of Kyle, which probably Kyle felt like, why would you do that? And Millie has that right to do so because, coming from a standpoint, no one wants to see a young child being over-sexualized, although we're looking at him as a 17-year-old, despite of him having a baby mother who's 21. As you can tell, the 21-year-old baby mother is also wrong, too, since she's still a child. And I do think she did not call him a pedo, but, people can misconstrue your words. And that's what we do in media anyway. You can't tell me how you want me to interpret your information. So although she didn't directly call him one, mm-hmm. it was alluded to him being one because you highlighted it. And you know what? She has the right to do so. I don't think Kyle thought of it that way, right? I think that's the issue. Kyle didn't think nothing was wrong with what he posted until someone told him, hey, this is wrong with what you posted. What should have happened is when Kyle posted that on his platform, Millie could have just went and DM'd him and said, hey, Kyle, the stuff that you posted was completely inappropriate. Do you mind removing it from your page because of such and such, right? Because then it's like a behind the scenes thing. I think Kyle was embarrassed and was put on Front Street. They are two separate entities. I don't think one can be compared to the other. I love both.
So I just want them to thrive as both. But I think that's where it went wrong. I think if someone is doing something and this is like your colleague, you just put them to the side like, hey, your post is completely inappropriate. Do you mind taking that down? If he failed to do so and see his wrongdoings, then you put it on Front Street. As far as them resolving the issue, whether it's public or private, I just want to be there, so I could be in a fly on the wall. It doesn't matter at this point. With Tasha K, I am a wino and I do watch Tasha K. So I was completely minced when she called in because I assumed too, Wiley, she was gonna call about the Cardi B stuff.
I thought she was gonna call about the Cardi B lawsuit. When she said, Wiley, I got an exclusive just for you. I'm like, oh, bitch, here we go.
Okay,
did she win the law?
Like, let me know. I was like, okay, Wiley, because you're exclusive. If your fans exclusive too.
Right.
Like, let us know what's going on because I'm tired of the YouTubers talking about, Tasha K is losing the case.
Right.
Or Tasha K lost her verification check. So
Right.
I'm like, let's pull them all out because I'm nosy. We
Right.
nosy over here at the Wiley Show. So, all these black YouTubers are calling in, supporting you. And I'm like, guys, that's what we're here for.
Yes.
Having 520 people in the live chat. So when she talk about Jaguar, I'm like, girl, we all over that. If anything, give that to Storm Monroe.
Right.
She's the one who was able to break that story to have.
And can I be honest with you? I don't think Storm should touch it because he's growing. It would be stupid. It will literally make him go backwards because already Storm can't see. This is the thing though. This shit don't come out public. I mean, it don't get enough noise. Storm came out and he pretty much said, he was wrong for what he did to my Wiggins. He put the video on private. He said it wasn't right for him to talk about his family. But do you see that don't get enough energy from the blogs, right? Because it's no mess. It was more entertaining when he was dragging his family. But if Storm bring this up, it's no way in the world him and the Wiggins gonna have eye to eye, be at good graces when this woman is now trying to throw allegations on my Wiggins. There's no way y'all could be cool if you're going to bring light to that situation.
That's true.
That's going to be difficult.
It's like DOA.
Right. That's going to be like, God.
It's dead on arrival.
That's worse than the family situation.
It is. And, I love the YouTube banter. This is very entertaining, especially during the pandemic. And I'm like, if the black YouTubers are going through this, I can only imagine the white sector. But, I'm not interested in the white sector. But with that said, I think that the Jaguar White should just be just stop with the story. Like, no one is checking for her. She's considered a liar or whatever case may be. I think Tasha K still reporting on this is still bad on her character because the last interview she had with Jaguar Wright, she had a lot of pushback. Okay, so why do we keep beating a dead horse? Right? If she's a liar and people are saying that she is, let's move forward.
Come on.
Storm Monroe should not cover the story because again, it would be a negative impact on Armand, especially if you're trying to rekindle or at least be stalemate with your opponent or what have you. I just think it's just like we're trying to move 10 feet forward and not 6 feet back. So I was so happy when she mentioned it. I'm telling you what, I was ready for that Cardi B.
I was ready for
what's the real case. Someone pull up those court documents because I didn't know because Wiley, you've been saying she's winning. So and honestly, this case is going to very much, have a big influence on how every blogger moving forward. Okay, that's why this case is super important because if a celebrity can sue a YouTuber blogger on reporting these things, can you imagine how much you'll have to tiptoe moving forward? It's kind of like freedom of speech is going to be, whether the allegation is false or not, and people make allegations all the time, TMZ and all those things, right? But for her to target a black blogger, whether, and it wasn't her, it was Star Marie, but the way she took over to really come after her, no matter how much someone's posted. And honestly, Cardi B doesn't have tough skin in this business. Look how much they drag Beyonce and Jay-Z and even, little Blue Ivy who shouldn't be dragged at all. And you just roll off your back. Like you're in the entertainment business. And honestly, if these people are not cutting the check, they're not worth you replying to. I have never seen a celebrity so involved in what other bloggers post about them. And actually DM them. This is Cardi B is the first celebrity that I know applying to. I have never this magnitude.
Right. Okay.
Which is crazy within itself.
But yeah, so keep up the good work, Wiley. We're very proud of you and the Wiley's Club and stuff like that. And hopefully we get more tea about this Cardi B and Tasha K case. Oh, and one more thing.
Okay.
When it comes to you showing your subscribers, you don't have to show them if you don't want to.
Right.
Right. Because at the end of the day, the numbers doesn't matter compared to what the content you're giving to us.
Right.
If
That's
you
what I'm
never
saying.
hit 100K, it doesn't matter at all. Like, I don't subscribe to you because you have this amount of subscribers. It's all about how you present yourself and how you do that. I was subscribed to Armand, and I unsubscribed to him when he was talking negatively about Black women. Although I still get him in my recommended channel, I'm not a subscriber to him. And I'm not a subscriber to William Vanilli show because he was talking negatively about Tasha K in a very derogatory term when it comes to Black women. And I unsubscribed, right? Because I am a dark-skinned Black woman. So when you start doing all that, and I see that a lot in the gay men era, then I'll have to unsubscribe. But keep up the good work, Wiley.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. All right.
You're
The number
welcome.
is 646-716-8447. We love everybody. We friends with everybody. Even if we ain't speak, we friends, we brothers. 4713.
Hey, Wiley, I had to call back in. So
Go ahead.
I think the point is getting misconstrued, where everybody was just like, "Oh, well, she didn't say that he was a pedophile. She implied it." First of all, if you would have saw that initial post that he made about that boy, if you went through the comments under that page, people that probably don't even know Millie, they were calling Cal out for that, saying it was inappropriate. It was going around on Twitter that it was inappropriate. That's the reason why he removed it. So it had nothing to do with her implying. We can pick up things ourselves. We're not stupid. And my thing is, I don't see why people are trying to make an excuse for it. Let's switch the roles. If Cal was a straight Black man and he posted a 17-year-old girl on his page, talk about, oh, look at her little baby clappers, it would be an uproar. So like I said, stop trying to pick and choose and stop trying to put that jacket on that girl back that she was the one that implied that, like, we can't make our own, you know what I mean, our own assumption of what we think is going on. That girl had nothing to do with that. It was inappropriate, period. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Cal is a pedophile. I wouldn't put that jacket on his back because I don't know. But do I think that the post was very inappropriate? It was.
And he did. And let's be clear, he took the post down. When you in media, you make a mistake. He took it down. It wasn't no big thing. It wasn't no big controversy, but people will make it into something big. But again, it was a mistake. The Shade Room post things that wasn't right. Guess what? They take it down. So I think when in this business, you will post something that may be inappropriate, and you be like, golly, I didn't know. So you take it down. We human. I don't, it is what it is. He probably thought the man was.
I'm not holding that. Like I said, I found it to be inappropriate, but I'm not. I wouldn't put that jacket on his back saying that he's a pedophile. Well, I say that it was very inappropriate. It was, because I look at everything through the lens of both sexes. Like I said, had that been a young girl, a 17-year-old girl, people will be outraged about it. You know what I mean? So I think he did, in a sense, kind of dodge a bullet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because, we're talking about it, but you know what I mean?
But,
so like
I
said, and another thing, like
I hear you. Go ahead.
What were you saying?
Go ahead. Finish your point.
Yeah, and like I was saying too with Cal when I called earlier, Cal is one of those type of people, he leads with his emotions. Just like initially when Millie got on the line and she wanted to address it publicly, you said you wanted to do it privately, so she respected that. You waited till everybody got in the comments and people were pretty much saying that you were weak and blah, 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 you should do it public. You let people pressure you, you know what I mean? It was peer pressure you until you was just like, okay, well, now let's do it live. You already told her you wanted to do it private, so let's just keep it private. We know initially your heart desire is not to do this on a public platform. Mm-hmm. You made that very clear. Mm-hmm. So don't let the people amp you up to do something that you don't want to do.
I just think that with Kyle, I think that he's being cautious in this, and this is something new with the YouTube piece, because again, he is a blog. He blogs on the IG. Now, if he was a YouTuber, then I'd be like, Kyle, come on, respond. It would be different if he was a YouTuber and they were both YouTubers. It would be totally different. But he's coming from a whole nother industry, and he says, "Should I do it? Should I not?" And that's human in him. But he's not a YouTuber, so I understand, I get it. But I hope, my prayer is, though, caller, is that they do talk about it privately, and they have a conversation. They can come to some type of peace. And the fan, and let's be clear, and the fans may not never agree with the peace, but as long as y'all cool, be cool with it. But don't think that the fans gonna align with that, because the fans got a mind of their own, and they, like me, love mess. Let's be clear. At least I'm honest to say I love mess. So they just messy, the fans love the mess. That was keeping us entertained. But
we all do. That's the reason why we watch. We all love mess. So like I said, I agree with your sentiments. I do hope that behind the scenes they can work out whatever issues they got, because I do think them together will be a force, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Cal not as strong. He doesn't have
you there?
A strong voice like that. Millie does. He's good at research. So I think they can work off of each other. Mm-hmm. But let me make one more point.
Okay.
The caller before me, she hit it right on the nail with what I was going to say about Tasha K trying to get you to show your numbers. I've been listening to Mob Radio for like 2 years. Before her and Millie fell out, Tasha did that same exact thing to Millie, where she said, "Oh, well, you should make your subscriber count public. The people want to know. The people want to engage off of that. That's not our business." Just like I said to you, Wiley, don't let her pressure you.
No, I'm not the type of person. I'm not gonna never drag a guest, right? Because you keep the guests coming on. But I told somebody, do Netflix show how many people they got? Do they show it public when you go on Netflix that you know how many people is on Netflix that subscribe to Netflix? Do you see a big bold number? No, you don't see it. Okay, but you still watch Netflix, so you there for the content. I don't give a damn if you there for the subscribers count. I'm probably not going to show it.
And that's what I was going to say to you. We don't watch you to see, oh, Wiley got this many subscribers. You can tell us we support you. If you have 4 people watching you, I would still tune in. It's not about the number count. So like
it's about whatever the content is. It's like whatever the content is, right?
Yeah, so don't let nobody pressure you into that. YouTube gives you the option to show it or not show it. You chose not to show it. It is what it is.
Right.
One last point. I do feel like, okay, like how Millie has, like, when she comes in a chat or whatever, everybody drops bombs. Mm-hmm. We need an emoji for you, Wiley, for the Wiley game.
Maybe you could do the eye emoji. For me, I'm really not with the emojis. Maybe whatever the mods come up with, it could be the eye emojis. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really not into it. I'm so focused on the content. I can post what you put. Just watch.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I agree. But I'm just saying.
Probably the eye emoji will be great, because I think on Instagram, I'm sorry, on Station Head, we do the eye emojis on Station Head, because that's how I have it. Because YouTube, that'll be the eye emojis that we'll do. That's what we'll do when I come. All right, people, y'all see me in People Live, drop the eye emojis. Now, if you get blocked in all these other channels,
the moderators need to specify the 2 eye emoji or the 1 eye emoji.
Oh, whatever you decide. Okay. Well, thank you, caller.
All right, well, that's all I have to
say. Okay, thank you. A lot of my people don't post the eye emoji because they want to be in the mess of these other channels, and they know if they post the eye emoji over on the other side that they might get blocked. So they smart. I don't blame y'all either, because I wouldn't do it either if I want to be over there with the other kids. 6415, call you on the air. 6415. I can hear you.
What's up, Wiley? How you doing?
Hey, who's this? Go ahead.
All right, so I want to, I got so much shit to say, it's pathetic. First of all, shout out to all of my family. You heard me? Real shit. It's your girl, Diva Fat. It's the godmother, the ones who know me. Straight out the NO, straight 504, straight Nightwalk, period. I just want to first say this. We going to stop acting like Millie platform ain't shit. That girl brings pressure on period. Period. I don't miss a fucking day except for Saturday and Sunday, and I be mad at that hoe when she take off then. But anyway, we're going to get straight to it. Now, what Kyle did was fucked up. And he know he fucked up by posting up that picture of that young boy. To be honest with you, he embraced, and let me be clear, Millie never called him a pedophile.
Right,
okay,
and they apologize for that. He apologized for that.
Yeah, he never, but you should have looked at the video and did all that before you started hollering at her. You feel me? It's like you should have did all that before you came at her on her live. You should have made sure that's what she said. You should have did your research, but you didn't do that. So you jumped off the porch without building steps. Now you don't know how to get back on the porch. So nigga, you gonna get this smoke. So here we go. At the end of the day, when you post that little boy up, the first thing came to my mind was, damn, who gonna get dick? Or in the game,
oh gosh. But he took the post. Listen, y'all, the guy was 17 years old. He took the post down. The guy was not naked. He took the post down. But where was that energy for Selena Powell when she went on Jason Lee when she said she slept with a 15 or 16-year-old? Where was the energy when Selena Powell said she slept with a minor and she said it on Jason Lee? Nobody have reposted that and put the energy into that. And she said it with a laugh, with proud. Nobody repeated it. Nobody talked about it.
But guess what? They should have, but we ain't talking about them. We talking about what Kyle did. Now the only reason why we bringing it up is because Kyle put wood underneath that fire. When all that girl would give a commentary, which anybody should be able to do, because whether you're a professional or famous blogger, you're going to give commentary like your ass doing right now. You giving commentary. So what the hell happened? So that girl was giving commentary. Now, if you couldn't take the heat, bitch, you should have never cooked the roast. Now, let me throw it back out here. Now, at the end of the day, let me tell you something. See that big lip bitch, Tasha K? You big lip bitch.
Well, we gonna say that. Okay.
You need to get your fucking life together. That big lip bitch, every time she lie, her lip get bigger. Your big lip.
Oh, wait. Okay, we gonna say that. She's a beautiful black. Oh, let me first say beautiful black woman. Listen. She can have that. She's beautiful black woman. Her beautiful lips. She, beautiful black chocolate woman. Beautiful chocolate woman. Beautiful chocolate woman. Listen, she didn't even stay on the show long enough. All that type of way. Something with Millie. She's beautiful black chocolate. They beautiful. They beautiful. They beautiful. Beautiful. My lip, ma'am, can I tell you this? My lips big too. I have big, beautiful lips. It's a little chap though. It's a little beautiful black chip.
And guess what? She tried it.
Yes.
She tried it. She tried it. She tried to get another black man to come against another black woman. You tried it, you big lip.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you, sister. She's beautiful black sister. We love Tasha. We love Millie. We love, when I say love, I love their content, right? They are entertained. I'm thoroughly entertained. Well, I'm entertained. And I have my, let me not say what I was gonna say. I was gonna add some more controversy. Let me just keep professional. It almost slipped out, but I was just, it almost slipped out. But Anonymous, you almost on the air.
Hello, Wiley. Wiley, I'm so glad that you hung up on her. That was very, very disgusting. I think first of all, Tasha K is a beautiful black woman. Right. I may not agree with everything she says or does, but she's a beautiful black woman, and at least she comes on camera and show how she looks, catch that tea. Second of all, it was Millie who suggested that the conversation should be private. It was not Cal. It was Millie who suggested the conversation should be private. So let's get that out of the way. That's the truth. And whether she said the word pedophile or not, we know exactly what she was trying to imply. The thing is, a lot of these people in the comments, they have not lived life as a gay man, or especially a gay black man. We know how the black community looks at us, especially black women, how they look at most of us as pedophiles or rapists or molesters. Oh, you can be my friend, you can make me laugh, you can do my hair, you can do my makeup, but you can't come around my child, you can't hold my child. So whether she said it or not is what she implied, and she gave life to it. She said the boys sexualized him, and was he wrong for the post? He was wrong for the post, but he took it down and he apologized. So that's not the point. The point is Millie knew what she was doing. And I don't know Millie like that. I try to listen to her, but Millie just gives me so much hotep homophobic vibe. I just couldn't listen anymore. And I'm not saying that she's a homophobic. I'm not saying that she's a hotep. But my thing is, that's just what I got from her. But at the end of the day, you do not have to, say the word pedophiles. And that's why I think a lot of people are getting stuck at. She gave life to it. She said the boys sexualized the rapper. She gave life to it. And Wiley, as a man living in the LGBT community, you know that's how the majority of the world looks at us, especially the majority of our own community. So my thing is, y'all giving so much grace to Millie. Okay, y'all her fans, y'all her sheep, whatever. But the thing is, at least acknowledge that she gave life to it. She implied it. She implied that the boy was a pedophile, and y'all can say what y'all want to say, but that's the truth, and nobody can take that from me. That's how I feel. And on the second hand, the thing is, nobody likes Tasha K, but the thing is, y'all come in here and y'all repeat every word she said from her shows. Like, y'all know all the tea. Y'all follow. Y'all looking up her cases. Y'all, checking Cardi B, trying to see what she got to say about Tasha K. Y'all doing all this, but y'all can't stand Tasha K. She's such a big lip bitch. That's why I don't get. The woman before me was so nasty and so hateful. It was just a shame. Y'all love to say, "Oh, black men love to hate on black women," but it looks like y'all hating on each other. So who says stuff like that? Calling a lady a big lip bitch? Who says stuff like that? Y'all hating on each other. So y'all need to get that together instead of coming out black men for the thing. And I'm listening to the call. Tasha K posted the call on her backup page. It's really no tea, to be honest with you. It's really not nothing, explosive, to be honest with you. But Wiley, I am glad that you did not take it, because why would she say, oh, she didn't want Storm to have it? Like, why is that? Tasha K is just she's very manipulative. I don't think that she's like, I wouldn't say that she's toxic. I think Tasha K knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Very calculated.
She's very calculated.
She's very calculated.
And my thing is, Wiley, you can show your numbers if you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. But the thing is, Netflix definitely does show their subscriber count at the end of every year. But
now when you click on, I'm talking about when you click on there that day. When you click on every time, do you see it every single day? That's what I'm talking about.
No, I don't see that. But the thing is, if you don't want to show your subscriber count, you don't
exactly.
Have to like, no.
And damn sure not showing how much money I'm making. Them two things that I ain't gonna be doing. You crazy to show how much money. Some people show how much money they making. I'm from the hood. You never show how much bread you got. Okay.
And somebody said Storm is just as gay as his caller. See, that's what I'm saying. And it's a black woman who's saying that. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm like, hateful.
And that's what I'm saying. You can be feminine. See, people have to understand you can love Yoni and Punani and be feminine. It's some guys that are feminine that don't have masculine deep voice. And then it could be some dudes with the deep, deep voice that's taking it up in the rectum. So come on now.
Okay.
That don't
Okay, some of y'all husbands at the gym
got high
in the showers for different people, and y'all don't know.
Right, so I'm like, just because y'all
like, it's so pathetic. Y'all love to come on here and like call somebody out for being gay this and gay that. Like, girl, check your husband's drawers. Check the back of his drawers.
Check the streets.
But anyway,
thank you so much, caller.
Black women who doing it, but if I said something about a black woman,
we can't do that.
I hate my mama, I hate my sister, but they can sit there and say anything they want about gay men, especially gay black men. Child, please. If I read whoever that was, and if I seen whoever that was in the comment and read them, still they'll be crying. So,
all right, anyway. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, caller.
That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
Oh, God. But let me tell you, all right. Hey. Yes. All right. So this is the Wiley Show. So we want to say shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. God damn it, Kyle came on the Wiley Show. Thank you. I had Kyle on my vision board. Kyle is actually on my Twitter, on my picture on the picture, and I said I want to interview that young brother. Actually, I want to meet him because he's very talented, very, very great skills, right? My publicist, we just released a statement thanking him for coming on the show. We want to thank Millie for coming on the show. Tasha, we love you, even though you may say some stuff that be so far left. But on this show, you know, I want to make this crystal clear. Even though I may throw shade because it's easy, I love it. It's entertaining. Me and him always go at it, but I will never, ever scoop so low to try to say and describe him to being something that he's not. That ain't what I'm gonna do. I may talk about your kneecaps, may talk about your teeth, may talk about this, may talk about this, but I will never scoop that low to make strong allegations. Even when things were said about me, I'm going to be the bigger person to never do that about the next person, because I know from experience how that feels. That is hurtful, and it's hurtful and painful. So I would never put that pain against somebody. And if anybody come to me with anything like that, the main thing I'm going to tell them, hey, brother, hey, sister, let's go to the authorities first, because coming to YouTube ain't going to make a situation better. Right? So that's what I want to have. It's called that integrity. Y'all may think that that'll let y'all know today that Wiley ain't that type of person. I just joke and have fun and all that. Oh, he did. But when you get serious, yeah, Wiley, I'm gonna give it to you. You pulled it out. Now you ain't gonna give it to me. I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna just give it to you. I ain't gonna put it out there. No, not on this show. Not at all. Now, if it's you, because I look at Dr. Larry Reed, man, these people will sue you, brother, sisters. They will sue you. It's one person I looked at Dr. Larry Reed, and I was just looking at it, observing. I said, I ain't gonna be touching that. He touched so much in the church world, they sued him so much. He don't touch on that stuff like he used to. He used to touch on stuff when people used to do. The pastor did this to me. He would just touch on it, and he's in litigation right now to spend thousands of dollars. But he don't touch on it like he used to, because these people will sue you. So he went through a whole lot. So I want a lot of people to talk to Dr. Larry Reed and tell them how it's, because it don't feel good to go through that. So you got to be careful on what you say and all that type of stuff. And I'm a black brother, and I will never do that to Brother Wiggins. I love that brother. You know, I love him. I love his content. You know what I'm saying? And but I would never do that to that brother. I never would do that. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, so but we will be listening, and we will do some reporting on things, and I will get my assessment, and I'm getting it together, get my notes and stuff together, because I got my mind made up of what I want to say. But I will not get out here and try to tear somebody down like that. This is why I hope Cardi wins. Somebody said they hope Cardi wins. So like, you know, it's just some stuff I ain't gonna be scared all that time. No way. Ain't no way in the world. Yeah, this you know, don't come on my platform and say, yeah, Wiley. Yeah. I'm going to give you the excuse. I'm a little bitty channel. Running nose. I ain't got a good camera system. You know what I'm saying? My green screen be fucking up, and I'll be all. So why give it to me? Little bitty channel that maybe probably won't even crack 1,000 you in the chat. But all the big people, we gonna give it to Wiley. Why give it to me? No. Give me the exclusive on the court. That I could do that. Give me the exclusive on the courtroom with Cardi sitting there. Give me that. But that you get at somebody else. I don't want that. You got big YouTube. Give me that to Story and let y'all do it. I'm gonna sit and watch it. Okay, I'm gonna be right there in the corner watching on the sideline, and be right there watching, eating my popcorn, eating my pizza, supposed to be on the diet, and eating my chicken that I got in the air fryer. I'm gonna watch it, but I ain't go. You got to know what to put on your platform. You got to have some type of integrity. Okay. So we thank y'all so very much. With that, we love all. Man, these bloggers came on the Wiley Show. Man, thank you for coming on here, and we love you. Thank you. We will be coming back live, because we will be breaking some things down on this live. We got to come back. We are a reporter where we do report things on here. And the timing and the suspect, considering the fact that Ahmad is in surgery. Yeah, you know, and I was going to say that. You know, this is yeah. And I ain't sure because I'm like, what are you doing? And my mind is just racing. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, yeah, that'll be the time when they be trying to get you. Get your Jaguar numbers. That's how Storm got. I would definitely talk about Jaguar. Oh, absolutely. We invited Jaguar Wright. Baby, let me play these voice notes while we send Jaguar Wright. Hold up before we go. Just remind folks, we've been on here for 3 hours. Give me some. We praying for him too. If he is in surgery, I know he said he had to get surgery. We're gonna pray for the brother. But I reached out to Jaguar Wright all this time. Give me a second. So when people say reach out to baby, I've been begging and pleading for Jaguar Wright. When they said Wiley beg Jaguar Wright, I'll be telling the truth because I did. Let's go to these voice notes. He had to get he came out public with his foot. So y'all pray for him, my wiggins, and make sure that you know that nothing happened, no complications and stuff like that. Just pray for the brother with that. But he did come out and say he had to get surgery like on his foot. So y'all pray for him, brothers and sisters. Any prayer warriors, if you know. This is when I first reached out to her, August 26th. Let's press play.
You an incredible artist. Like them vocals that you did for Cry on Jay-Z. Oh my gosh, that to me was incredible. Being from that neo soul era, I know you have been blackballed from the industry. I would love to bring you on the show just to talk about your music, talk about your style, and to see why did you have to come, to respond to the Miles Wiggins show. You are an amazing artist. And one thing about us younger people, we need to start doing our research on artists like yourself. You are an incredible artist. You wrote songs with Jill Scott. You just a great all-around talent.
Okay, let's get to this voice note.
I agree with you. The whole thing with Summer Walker is something strange about having a teddy bear on the stage. It got to be something wrong with that. So if you believe that she been touched, then I believe you. I do believe your story, but sister, I love your music. My mother used to play your music every day. When I say every day, she would just play your music. I'm like, who is that? She was like, that's Jaguar Wright. I was like, wow, she's incredible. She used to play that. She used to play you, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, and she used to play Brandy. And she's, smoke her squares. So you are an incredible artist. I would love for you to come on the Wiley Show whenever you're ready. I would love for you to come on the Wiley Show.
Let's get to another voice though.
And when you was with the Roots, I'm like, go ahead. Like you stand out like in the Roots. Like you incredible. Like you're an incredible artist. You are a beautiful Black queen. And like I said, I did watch your live that you did to Address a Mind. And I just honor you that you're standing up for what is right. And you're not gonna allow nobody, gay or straight, try to dim your light. And I think that I love you from having that strong opinion. Another piece too, my sister, I did see how you was uplifting Monique and her husband. I think that was beautiful as well. So thank you so much, and congratulations on you being married. I wish your marriage and nothing but success, and you will always be in my prayers. If you never come on the Wiley Show, I will always listen to all of your hits.
Okay. Okay, let me get this voice note player. Okay.
Hey, Mrs. Wright. This is Wiley from the Wiley Show. I just want to inform you that you're about to probably get dragged. Daytime Tea Time about to make a video about you. So if you want to respond to it, you can come on the Wiley Show. We could do an exclusive interview because I want to understand where your stance is on this. Are you a narcissist? Are you a failed singer? Maybe you can come in and tell us about your resume. So I'm here for it. I think you're an amazing singer, and shout out to you for that cover that you did of Nina Simone. So you have you're an amazing vocalist. So if you want to come on the Wiley Show and get some off your chest, I'm available anytime, any place, anywhere. I will send you a link. God bless you, sister, and I wish you nothing but peace and blessings.
Okay. That was on August 26th. I was on August 29th. So this is August 31st.
Good morning, Mrs. Wright. This is Wiley from the Wiley Show, and I saw that you tagged my Wicked show starting the mess with Mary J. Blige, but he wasn't the only one. Candace from Daytime Tea Time, she also said that you were coming at Mary J. Blige and that you're delusional, that you have a mental illness program, that you need to hang it up, that she didn't know who you was. So if you're gonna tag, you have to tag everybody. I am a blogger. I've been reaching out to your team, and again, I am in Dallas. I'm ready for this sit down interview. I would love to interview you. You're an amazing singer. And I just keep on keeping on, sister. Never let nobody stop you from telling your truth. If you feel like Mary J. Blige, them applause button for Mary J. Blige, them applause for you, then baby, that was for you. I can't stop what you think is for you. And I'm definitely praying for you and your family. If you ever want to come on the Wiley Show, I'm right here. God bless you.
Okay, that was the last voice note that I sent Jaguar. Okay, that was the last one I sent to her, but I just reached out because she was really, really hot in August, right? And that was it. That was the last one that I sent to her. And that was it. I tried to get it, and hey, I was, desperate. So if they put out Wiley Big Jaguar Right to be on his show, you would be telling the truth because I got the voice notes, right? So you don't give up. You try. I'm on her on her Instagram. I sent her a voice note. It is what it is. But I could just see the headline: Wiley Big Jaguar Right to be on the platform. But you'll be telling the truth because I did send her the voice notes. That was it. I didn't talk. I didn't show up to her house. I didn't show her. Hey, you guys. So I just did a restream for you all to get to that video. Just did a restream. And I remember I reached out to Jaguar Wright, and I didn't get the interview. That would have been very grateful. Can you imagine if we would have interviewed her on our show? And we would have been able to, chopped up the clips where we have been on YouTube. I want to say good morning to you all. I just want to personally thank everybody. I've been working extremely hard, bringing out content, videos, and stuff like that. We got some more videos, more lives that we're going to be doing today that we definitely going to get into later on today. But I just want to say thank you for being here in the middle of the night and checking us out. I'm seeing some people I've never seen before. So we want to say thank you to the new subscribers in the house that was, showing us love and support. I've just been up. I've been reading I Alone Can Fix It. I've been reading that book, learning and reading about politics and stuff like that. I just want to say good morning to you all. But I just had to restream that live, I've had Caillou on my mind, and I said I was going to restream the live, and that brother is doing an amazing thing, over 500,000 followers that he have, and just to have him and to call him a brother is just an amazing thing to definitely come on and definitely do that. I don't know how Jaguar doing today. I don't know how she's doing, so I hope all is well. I haven't heard from her in a long time, and I hope that she's well. If she's homeless, I pray that she's not homeless. I pray that God give her shelter. I pray that someone can to be a blessing to her. So that's my prayer. I hope that she's not homeless. If that's true, I hope that she's not homeless. I pray that she have a house, because that woman has an amazing talent, and just because you got amazing talent does not mean that you can just go around being mean. You can have talent, but can people work with you? And that's just, that's something that I want to say. Before I go, I want to say thank you everybody that had contributed to our show, that was giving us $6. Thank you all so very much for that. That was definitely good. And everything like that. So we're definitely want to say thank you to the supporters for that, for contributing to our show. I want to bring this live to end because we've been on here for about 3 hours restreaming this live. And I was commenting with you all. I know we got a lot of people that's watching this channel, and so we want to say thank you. And of course, we're gonna have some restreams to restream some stuff and everything like that. But make sure you all leave a comment. Let us know how we're doing. We reached 21,000 subs, so I want to say thank you. That was amazing. We're gonna reach out. I don't know if she's homeless or not, but we'll definitely reach out. But I'm so happy, 21,000 subscribers, and I want to say thank you to the support that you all have been giving me for these past couple of years. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna bring this so close. Thank y'all. Y'all have a wonderful good morning, and see you later. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all. Follow me on Twitter at Wiley Show. Follow me on Instagram at Wiley Show. Follow me on Facebook, The Wiley Show. And you also can donate to our cash app is $ Marquise Wiley 28. So we want to say thank you so very much, and I will see y'all later. Peace.